What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Haak the Five Deuce Gun, welcoming you into another iteration of the Champion platform for independent artists and entrepreneurs. Starting off the week with a Medicine Bag Monday broadcast. This is Radio AFG Live. As I said, it's a Medicine Bag Monday, and it's a lot of medicine in my bags. That being said, man, we're going to be talking about THC. We're going to be talking about what that does to you. We're going to speak a little bit about terpenes and things of that nature. All that. Plus, we got 3 full extended music mixes locked down from some of the hottest artists in independent music like Swave 7 featuring Ike Peter God, the homeboy Mossberg locking it down in Philly, Marianne the Bay God out of Sacramento, California. We're going to have the Emperor Sherry Dubois locking it down. Reese Stacks on this bitch. West Philly baby in this motherfucker. Cassius, Julius on this motherfucker. And we gonna have a lot more music popping off. We also gonna have Nino Brown. We gonna have the homeboy 215 Paul on the West Side Legend on the tracks. We gonna be doing a lot of music today. 3 full extended music mixes right here on the Champion platform for independent artists and entrepreneurs. Radio AFG Live on this Medicine Bag Monday night. Now go ahead and kick that intro off for your boy as I get one of these strands sparked up. It's Radio AFG Live, man. Come on! Countdown. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh yeah! Welcome back to the Champion platform for independent artists and entrepreneurs. Radio AFG Live. And if you're ready for season 9, give me a hell yeah! I said give me a hell yeah! We're still gonna be here locking it down, giving you some of the best independent music from all around the world. Not just in the United States, we're talking Canada, Jamaica, Puerto Rico, and more. So sit back, relax, put your hands in the air, and continue to lock it down here in season 9 for the Champion platform for independent artists and entrepreneurs. Radio AFG Live.
And that's the bottom line. What? Just Stone Cold Simpson.
You're damn right. What? I said you're damn right. Welcome into the show.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Ace in the Double A.K. I am in the flesh. Welcome you into another iteration of the Champion platform for independent artists and entrepreneurs. Radio AFG Live on this Medicine Bag Monday. Once again, back is the incredible. But we're going to be here talking about THC, terpenes, and how to get your medical marijuana card today on Radio AFG Live Medicine Bag Monday. Throughout today's broadcast as well, we're going to have 3 full extended music mixes featuring nothing but some of our hottest independent artists from all around the globe on today's broadcast. Also, Hotline AFG will be open starting at this motherfucking moment. For those of you out there that want to give your little marijuana commentaries or want to ask questions about THCs and things of that nature, call us up at 215-874-4916. One more again, Hotline AFG is open right now for your calls and or your text message. 215-874-4916 is that number. That number, one more again, 215-874-4916 is Radio AFG Live. Medicine Bag Monday in the back. Now, and like I said, we're going to be getting into it today, talking about the psychoactive properties of that one main active ingredient in marijuana known as the tetrahydrocannabinoid. Oh, we're going to be talking a little bit, so make sure you're sitting back and you got your head tacked. If you want to get some notes on it, sit down and pull out your scratch paper as well. It's Radio AFG Live. Medicine Bag Monday is the motherfucking vibe, but we're going to get this goddamn first extended music mix kicked off right now. Now, time out. Get this first thing jumped up right now. We're going to start off with the homeboy Genie locking it down for Philly. The track is entitled Earn It. Gilly the Kid right here on the Champion platform for independent artists and entrepreneurs. Radio AFG Live. Come on.
Bitch, I'm paid. I got it made. These niggas pray. I fade away. Won't see the day. You know my name, 'cause I earned it. 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 Yeah. Came from the bottom, no one gave me shit. Street certified, no certificate. I really hit them licks, really fucked them hoes. Scored that blow, up in the bar, really scored that hoe. Up in the party, really poured that mo. Nigga made a lot of money, but it's more to go. Let's get it. Only smoke on them vegetables. My work is even professional. All my bitches exceptional. Too many hoes for you niggas to be on some testicles. And I stay strapped up with the 4-4 special. Bitch, I'm paid. I got it made. These niggas pray. I fade away. Won't see the day. A nigga change. You know my name. You know my name. 'Cause I earned it. 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 Yeah. See, it ain't no telling where the kid gon' go. 1 week I'm in Dubai, next week I'm out in Paris, next week I'm out in Tokyo. Hold up, you don't even know me, yo. And a nigga wanna hurt me, though. Why? 'Cause I'm fucking your bitch, I ain't know it was your bitch, nigga. Don't take it personal, no. When you having success, all them niggas gon' hate on it, hate on it. Hating ass niggas been praying that I fail, tell them bitch niggas wait on it, wait on it. Cause I've been hustling too long, and the nigga hustle game too strong. Got 100 worth of jewels, won't get into the money, nigga tell me what it you want. I got it made, these niggas pray, I fade away, won't see the day. A nigga change, you know my name, you know my name, 'cause I earned it. 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 Yeah.
Indeed. Salute. For PA Group. Sipping on the Ying Link, nigga. You already know. I'm just saying. We on the Ying Link. I'm just saying. That being said, man, we got the OG up next. It's Cassius Julius. As you just heard that track from the homeboy GDK, a.k.a. Gilly the King. Locking it down. The track was entitled Earned It right here on Radio AFG Live. Medicine Bad Monday. Before I even play the next track, I would just like to say when you see me hold up that L, this is one of 3 I currently already have rolled up. We got some Tyson 2.0. I can lean a little bit closer. Little Tyson 2.0. Undisputed Gang. And this strand is known as Knockout OG. Smells like throwback street sour diesel almost. Got that same little taste to it too, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, it's some shit. This motherfucker is 32.16% of that THCA, baby. CBGA got that 1.9 on that motherfucker, baby. CBACA, baby, got that 0.52, baby. Regular THC on that motherfucker, about 4.46 out that motherfucker, baby. This is about the fucking 33.47% THC. Tetrahydrocannabinol, for those not to know. That's the shit that give you the psychoactive, probably make you feel like, oh, this shit is good, like I be high. That's THC. Our terpenes are as follows by the percentages. We got beta-carotene. You got limonene. I thought it was linalool. You got beta-myrcene. That's a sedative for those not to know. And I'm going to talk to you about some of the top, like maybe 5 or 6 top terpenes that's in a bunch of the flowers that we get from the dispensaries. I'll talk about them throughout today's program. That being said, we got beta-carotene, we got limonene, we got beta-myrcene, we got alpha-humulene, we got linalool, alpha and beta-pinene, as well as alpha-bismolol. So yeah, we got some shit out this motherfucker, man. We got anti-inflammatories, appetite suppressants, as well as sleep aids in this motherfucker, man. Sedatives. There you go. So Tyson 2.0, Undisputed Gang. That strain is called Knockout OG. We got a nice little smack of it right there, ready to roll up. And we about to get this track from the homeboy from up north blown up. It's Cassius Julius, one of the artists that's going to be on that Street Heat Volume 5 coming very soon, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure y'all look out for it. It's Cassius Julius. The track is entitled God Knows. It's Radio AFG Live, man. Medicine Man Monday's the vibe, man. Come on.
When I found she's over 1,000, got me tripping right now. They know exactly who this is when they hear the sound. It's Prince Julius and I'm next to be crowned. It's clear to me now that I ain't never had a doubt, so I disabled all my brakes, so I ain't never slowing down. This swag melody, who wanna ruin us? It's cassius, Julius, and they can't get enough. They can't get enough. I stay making hits while they running out of stuff. When you hear my music playing, gotta turn it up. Bumping to my swag melody, vibing in the club. Started from the bottom, but now I'm blowing up. I'm a diamond in the rough, so I ain't never giving up. This swag tracks so much that they running out of space. They jokes on you, my sound cannot be replaced. Try to mimic me, you'll never sound the same. They can try to clone me, but they can't impersonate. While I'm on the pivot chase, no one that they cannot relate. Cause I'm on the road to riches, you be in a different race. If they taking you for granted, then you must eliminate. Why bother with the fake? We don't need them anyways. Cause I'm up right now, only God knows how I'm feeling right now. I was lost when I found she's over 1,000, got me tripping right now. They know exactly who this is when they hear the sound. It's Prince Julius and I'm next to be crowned. It's clear to me now that I ain't never had a doubt, so I disabled all my brakes, so I ain't never slowing down. Don't you find that it's intriguing how people believe when you start succeeding? If they doubt you when you achieving for bad reasons, just keep believing. It's when it's seeming you've been defeated, they're just scheming. Tell them keep on dreaming. Too many changed up, but like the seasons, now want people pleasing. No hard feelings. If you're feeling cold, it's time to heat it up. If winning is your goal, then who is stopping us? Just wait not alone. Real things will come. Wait a little time, so there's no need to rush. Promise is simple. Be careful you trust. Now you're on a roll. If you're out of love, he's only got no. It really must be tough for all the coyotes when we leave them in the dust. Cause I'm up right now. Only God knows how I'm feeling right now. I was lost when I found she's over 1,000, got me tripping right now. They know exactly who this is when they hear the sound. It's Prince Julius and I'm next to be crowned. It's clear to me now that I ain't never had a doubt, so I disabled all my brakes, so I ain't never slowing down.
That was a strong hell, man. Excuse me. Medicine Bag Mondays, man. That was the homeboy Cassius, Julius from up north, man. Toronto, Canada, locking it down. The track was entitled God Knows, man. He had that on Street Heat Volume 4, reloaded, available exclusively on motherfucking AudioMac.com or the AudioMac app. Go ahead to your iOS motherfucking marketplace or your Google Play Store. Get that AudioMac app, AudioMac.com. All one word. Make sure you know it's a cheap plug, no Mick Foley. Have a nice day! That's how you do that right there. Go cop that Street Heat Volume 4, man. Reload it up. Multiple tracks, multiple artists from all over the world, man. Make sure y'all jump up on that. But next up, we about to slide on over to the motherfucking Shaolin Island. Holla at the homeboy METHOT, man. Locking it down on the hook is the homeboy Cortez, a.k.a. Bodega Cortega, nigga. It's the homeboy Method Man featuring Cortez with Training Day right here on the champion platform for independent artists and entrepreneurs. Radio AFG Live on this Medicine Bag Monday. Come on!
I've been going hard on the boulevard, bully bar, kill star, sling blade like Billy Bob, really squad. Shout to P and Havoc, we really mob. Palm slap your head off your shoulders, look like a Millie Rob. City cop, in the city trappers on city blocks, flicky pop. Faster than Calabasas, my city hot. Give me props, in the top sorta, she give me chops. Semi-auto shot like the first impression, so give me nod. I accept the challenge, no bow wow. That's a dub sinking at Mac 10, they bow down, cow down. Japanese term, my beat is round. SoundCloud, I smoke in the booth, it's how a cloud sound. And I don't smoke no Reggie, won't smoke, I'm ready. My flow is heavy like broken levees or broken cherry. I'm on a mission, but this mission ain't missionary. Not my position, I put the diction in dictionary.
Roll the herb up, the homies swerve out. We had to learn routes, pull up, iron get left. He getting burnt out. Dick had the muscle to strip. We giving workout, yeah. This what you heard about all day, giving workout, yeah. See, we make a way in a major way. Paper plates and razor blades. Welcome to Training Day. Yeah, see me with the pop, watch it turn out. Block, click on the first snap, all day giving work out.
Or kill Billy, like Meek Millie, so Philly with it. A milli spend it, it's worth the game, I go gilly with it, really with it. You bite the hand and get slapped, silly with it, illy with it. I handle bars, my papa really with it. My city image, New York fitted, my city get it, and my city. I've been going hard on the boulevard, bully bar, Jim Star, sling blade like Billy Bob, really squad. Shout to P and Havoc, we really mob. Palm slap your head off your shoulders, look like a Millie Rob. City cop, in the city, trappers on city blocks, flicky pop. Faster than Calabasas, my city hot. Give me props, in the top sort of, she give me top. Send me auto shot like a first impression, forgive me not. I accept the challenge, no bow wow. That's the dub sinking that Mac 10, they bow down, cow down, Japanese turn. My beat is ground round, SoundCloud, I smoke in the booth, it's how a cloud sound. And I don't smoke no Reggie, won't smoke, I'm ready. My flow is heavy like broken levees or broken cherry. I'm on a mission, but this admission ain't missionary. Not my position, I put the fiction in dictionary.
Roll the herb up, the homies swerve out. We had to learn routes, pull up, iron get left. He getting burnt out. Did had the muscle to strip. We giving workout, yeah. This what you heard about all day. Giving workout, yeah. See, we make a way in a major way. Paper plates and razor blades. Welcome to training day. Yeah, see, we with the pop, watch it turn out. Block, click on the first snap. All day giving workout.
Or kill Billy, like Meek Millie, so Philly with it. A milli spend it, it's worth the game, I go gilly with it, really with it. You bite the hand and get slapped, silly with it, illy with it. I handle bars, my papa really with it. My city image, New York fitted, my city get it. And my city busted to cross the line in my city limits. I kill it, skill it without the cabin, it's still a village, still reveal the villains. I got the will of a Bill Castelli, bomb. Godzilla sparring with Kong on an episode of Animal Kingdom starring your mom's got so many classes. I might fart on the song instead of sparking with a Tommy like she was talking to John back. On my BS, yes, I'm back with the bomb, the phenomenon. BS, send them back where he from. That is M to the EF, just as black as my lungs. These haters back to pull me back somewhere back of the slum.
Roll the herb up, the homies swerve out. We had to learn routes, pull up, iron get left. He getting burnt out. Did had the muscle to strip. We giving workout, yeah. This what you heard about all day. Giving workout, yeah. See, we make the way in a major way. Paper plates and razor blades. Welcome to training day. Yeah, see, we whip the pop, watch it turn out. Block, click on the first snap. All day giving workout.
Method Man Cortez. Training Day Dick. Once again, that was Method Man featuring the homie Cortez, the track entitled Motherfucking Training Day right here on Radio AFG Live, man. Y'all know how we carried it on this Medicine Bag Monday. Next up, man, if you don't know, then you better act like you motherfucking do. And if you didn't find out, then you better ask somebody close to you. That being said, next up featuring Naomi Nicole, this is Ron Killens, a.k.a. R-Truth. The track is entitled Better Ask Somebody, right here on the champion platform for independent artists and entrepreneurs. Radio AFG Live. Come on.
Hey, Naomi, what's up?
Hey, Ron.
Y'all still coming over to hang out?
We're still coming over. Can we bring Pretty Ricky with us?
Bring who?
You know him. Y'all practically look just alike. Come on, it'll be fun.
Alright, but none of that goofy stuff like last time. No goofiness. Alright, see y'all soon.
Feel like I'm an actor, yeah. Go and get back just to act, yeah. I'm gonna try just to act, yeah. I'ma bring it back with the actor, yeah. Better ask somebody when I come through, better ask somebody. I'm going hard, better ask somebody. I just pulled up, better ask somebody.
about to run the summer, yeah. They can make it rain, but we about to make it thunder, yeah. Cashing out like baby, we gon' show 'em get some stunners, yeah. You can take the corner, hit them all and ball a rack up. Show 'em you can serve it, let 'em see the way you act up. She just wanna ball, I'ma let her throw the rest of it.
They feel like I'm an actor, yeah. Go and get it back just to act up, yeah. I ain't gotta try just to act up, yeah. I'ma bring it back with the actor, yeah. Better ask somebody. When I come through, better ask somebody. I'm on hard, better ask somebody. I just pulled up, better ask somebody. Better ask somebody. Make it through the floor, better ask somebody. Better ask somebody. You should wanna do, better ask somebody.
She wanna smoke a little hookah. She can pay the tab, don't let it fool ya. Hair whip, nails done, that she pay. She gets the money and she thank it every day. Make it flip, make it flip, make it flip, bring it back. See that drip on the wrist, that's a fact. She got style, she got class, she got grit. Ain't alone, ain't afraid to hit the mud and go and get it on her own. You can break the corner, hit them all and ball a rack up. Show 'em you can serve it, let 'em see the way you act up. She just wanna ball, I'ma let her throw the rest of it. Hey, Naomi, what's up?
Hey, Ron.
Y'all still coming over to hang out?
We're still coming over. Can we bring Pretty Ricky with us?
Bring who?
You know him. Y'all practically look just alike. Come on, it'll be fun.
Alright, but none of that goofy stuff like last time. No goofiness. Alright, see y'all soon.
They feel like I'm an actor, yeah. Go and get it back just to act up, yeah. I ain't gotta try just to act up, yeah. I'ma bring it back with the actor, yeah. Better ask somebody. When I come through, better ask somebody. I'm on hard, better ask somebody. I just pulled up, better ask somebody. Better ask somebody. Make it through the floor, better ask somebody. Better ask somebody. You should wanna do, better ask somebody.
Get it back, better ask somebody. Hop up on the range, we can race in the Rari. Yeah, you can't say you ain't gotta ask nobody. I'ma get it bad, lemonade, John got it. I'ma get it bad, lemonade, John got it. Hop on, you know we about to run the summer, yeah. They can make it rain, but we about to make it thunder, yeah. Cashing out like baby, we gon' show 'em get some stunners, yeah. You can break the corner, hit them all and ball a rack up. Show 'em you can serve it, let 'em see the way you act up. She just wanna ball, I'ma let her throw the rest of it.
They feel like I'm an actor, yeah. Go and get it back just to act up, yeah. I ain't gotta try just to act up, yeah. I'ma bring it back with the actor, yeah. Better ask somebody. When I come through, better ask somebody. I'm on hard, better ask somebody. I just pulled up, better ask somebody. Better ask somebody. Make it through the floor, better ask somebody. Better ask somebody. You should wanna do, better ask somebody.
Hey, Naomi, what's up?
Hey, Ron.
Y'all still coming over to hang out?
We're still coming over. Can we bring Pretty Ricky with us?
Bring who?
You know him. Y'all practically look just alike. Come on, it'll be fun.
Alright, but none of that goofy stuff like last time. No goofiness. Alright, see y'all soon.
They feel like I'm an actor, yeah. Go and get it back just to act up, yeah. I ain't gotta try just to act up, yeah. I'ma bring it back with the actor, yeah. Better ask somebody. When I come through, better ask somebody. I'm on hard, better ask somebody. I just pulled up, better ask somebody. Better ask somebody.
we about to run the summer, yeah. They can make it rain, but we about to make it thunder, yeah. Cashing out like, baby, we gon' show them we some stunners, yeah. You can break the car and hit them all and ball a rack up. Show them you can serve it, let them see the way you act up. She just wanna ball, I'ma let her go to my son, yeah.
It feel like I'm an actor, yeah. I won't get back just to act, yeah. I'm gonna try just to act, yeah. I'ma bring it back with the actor, yeah. Better ask somebody. Gonna come through, better ask somebody. No more hard, better ask somebody. I just pulled up, better ask somebody. Better ask somebody. Make it beautiful, better ask somebody. Better ask somebody. You should want it too, better ask somebody.
She wanna smoke a little hookah. She can pay the tab, don't let it fool ya. Oh yeah, hair whip, nails done, and she pay. She gets the money and she stack it every day. Make it flip, bring it back. She got style, she got class, she got credit, ain't alone. Ain't afraid to hit the mud and go and get it on her own. You can break the car and hit them all and ball a rack up. Show them you can serve it, let them see the way you act up. She just wanna ball, I'ma let her throw them my son, yeah.
It feel like I'm an actor, yeah. I won't get back just to act, yeah. I'm gonna try just to act, yeah. I'ma bring it back with the actor, yeah. Better ask somebody. Gonna come through, better ask somebody. No more hard, better ask somebody. I just pulled up, better ask somebody. Better ask somebody. Make it beautiful, better ask somebody. Better ask somebody. You should want it too, better ask somebody. Better ask somebody. Make it beautiful, better ask somebody. Better ask somebody. You should want it too, better ask somebody.
The homeboy Ron Gillis, a.k.a. R-Truth, featuring Naomi Nicole, locking it down. That track was entitled Better Ask Somebody, man. Go cop that on all your digital motherfucking platforms. Support both of them motherfucking artists. They both did their thing on that track, so make sure you show them some love, just like that. Next up, we got the homeboy Philadelphia Freeway locking it down with Heroes, right here on the champion platform for independent artists and entrepreneurs. Radio AFG Live, Medicine Bag Monday.
Dad, you know I love you.
Come on.
They call me Little Les.
Grow.
But your niggas wish they would've called me Little Soul. They tell me I'm the new school version and my daddy is the old school version. Didn't play, he found a way when it was no food. Always found a way to get detergent to clean my clothes. Always got excited anytime he came to my school. He would come and pick me up and let me ride shotgun. Kelly Brown was running up them streams before iTunes. Anytime I got me a detention or suspension, you will always beat me, but I never won against you. You was by my side and right now I'm beside you. Even though we moving slow, I don't care how it might look. And now that I'm a dad, it's something that I learned too. Being a parent doesn't come with a guidebook. My family always talking, but I can't hear them. I look at him, he look at me, we see the same mirror. They front on him, they front on me, we show the same damn love. When your heroes are the people that you take care of. Yeah, my family talking bad, but I can't hear them. I look at daddy, look at me, we see the same mirror. They front on him, they front on me, we show the same damn love. When your heroes are the people that you take care of. When your heroes are the people that you take care of. When your heroes are the people that you look out for. When your heroes are the people that you take care of. All this hustle, none of y'all don't disappear no more. All this loss got me smoking, it's like I'm never too gone. Pray that y'all can live forever, hope I never lose y'all. I hope that hiding him together, that's wherever y'all are. Cause y'all loved ones and not all our relatives are. How could y'all relatively eloquently fit on my dad? But I'ma switch the topic, try not to take it too far. Instead of being mad, worrying about shit in the past, try my best to forget it, pray we kick it tomorrow. I love my dad, I remember plenty trips to the park. Was never tripping, even showed me how to kick it a ball. Was never tripping when he heard that I was metal gripping. Set me down and gave me better vision so I see through the fall. My family always talking, but I can't hear them. I look at him, he look at me, we see the same mirror. They front on him, they front on me, we show the same damn love. When your heroes are the people that you take care of. Yeah, my family talking bad, but I can't hear them. I look at daddy, look at me, we see the same mirror. They front on him, they front on me, we show the same damn love. your heroes turn to people that you take care of. When your heroes turn to people that you take care of. When your heroes turn to people that you look out for. When your heroes turn to people that you take care of. All this muscle, none of y'all don't disappear no more. 2 days before Father's Day, got my heart aching, had to leave you in the hospital. Gotta be patient while we facing up an obstacle. Doc said I can't stay, but I'll be there mañana. Here for my father, pray Allah guides him. We took some losses, but we are survivors. Had me in the kibble, I'm praising the Holy Bible. Then I found a Haak and I took him to take Shahada. He your father, boy, birth, you better honor him. I watched my father put in work, so I admire him. We would have them big talks, but dealing with dementia, he be speaking, then he drift off. Inshallah, we never drift apart. My family always talking, but I can't. Dad, you know I love you. They call me Little Les. But your niggas wish they would've called me Little Soul. They tell me I'm the new school version and my daddy is the old school version. Didn't play, he found a way when it was no food. Always found a way to get detergent to clean my clothes. Always got excited anytime he came to my school. He would come and pick me up and let me ride shotgun. Kelly Drive was running up them streams before iTunes. Anytime I got me a detention or suspension, you will always beat me, but I never won against you. You was by my side and right now I'm beside you. Even though we moving slow, I don't care how it might look. And now that I'm a dad, it's something that I learned too. Being a parent doesn't come with a guidebook. My family always talking, but I can't hear them. I look at him, he look at me, we see the same mirror. They front on him, they front on me, we show the same damn love. When your heroes turn to people that you take care of. Yeah, my family talking bad, but I can't hear them. I look at daddy, look at me, we see the same mirror. They front on him, they front on me, we show the same damn love. When your heroes turn to people that you take care of. When your heroes turn to people that you take care of. When your heroes turn to people that you look out for. When your heroes turn to people that you take care of. All this hustle, none of y'all don't disappear no more. All this loss got me smoking, it's like I'm never too gone. Pray to chocolate forever, hope I never lose y'all. I hope that hiding him together, that's wherever y'all are. Cause y'all loved ones and not all our relatives are. How could y'all relatively eloquently fit on my dad? But I'ma switch the topic, try not to take it too far. Instead of being mad, worrying about shit in the past, try my best to forget it, pray we kick it tomorrow. I love my dad, I remember plenty trips to the park. Was never tripping, even showed me how to kick it a ball. Was never tripping, when he heard that I was metal gripping, set me down and gave me better vision, so I see through the fall. My family always talking, but I can't hear them. I look at him, he look at me, we see the same mirror. They front on him, they front on me, we show the same damn love. When your heroes turn to people that you take care of. Yeah, my family talking bad, but I can't hear them. I look at daddy, look at me, we see the same mirror. They front on him, they front on me, we show the same damn love. When your heroes turn to people that you take care of. When your heroes turn to people that you take care of. When your heroes turn to people that you look out for. When your heroes turn to people that you take care of. All this hustle, none of y'all don't disappear no more. 2 days before Father's Day, got my heart aching, had to leave you in the hospital. Gotta be patient while we facing up an obstacle. Doc said I can't stay, but I'll be there mañana. Here for my father, pray Allah guides him. We took some losses, but we are survivors. Had me in the kibble, I'm praising the Holy Bible. Then I found a Haak and I took him to take Shahada. He your father, boy, birth, you better honor him. I watched my father put in work, so I admire him. We would have them big talks, but dealing with dementia, he be speaking, then he drift off. Inshallah, we never drift apart. My family always talking, but I can't hear them. I look at him, he look at me, we see the same mirror. They front on him, they front on me, we show the same damn love. When your heroes turn to people that you take care of. Yeah, my family talking bad, but I can't hear them. I look at daddy, look at me, we see the same mirror. They front on him, they front on me, we show the same damn love. When your heroes turn to people that you take care of. When your heroes turn to people that you take care of. When your heroes turn to people that you look out for. When your heroes turn to people that you take care of. All this hustle, none of y'all don't disappear no more.
Freeway Heroes. Radio AFG Live. Big up the freeway. Hold your head, boy. God bless you, never give up. Once again, Philly Freeway Heroes. Next up, we're going to keep it in Philly. Holla at the homeboy Paulie. I'm talking about, he be talking, he be saying this thing that me be just talking on the track, literally. Like, literally. Y'all understand that? The nigga be literally just talking on the track. I'm talking about, it's the homeboy of West Side Legend Paulie featuring JTA Money with the Money Sex Hoes. Remix for the more money, more sex, more hoes. Come on!
It's the remix. More money, more sex, more hoes. 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 Philly been soft when party came through. Fuck shit up, y'all ain't on my level. I'm gonna raise the price on these niggas. I got more money, more sex, more hoes. I'm restoring the feelings, so fuck the law. I'm gonna keep on trapping. GTA, my nigga, he's gonna ride with me all night. If you fuck with him, it's gonna be a problem. If you fuck with him, it's gonna be a problem. Fuck fighting, we can have a shootout with our enemies. Y'all niggas rap now, that trap money slow up. Y'all tryna stop party with no love. It's still West Side until my die, because I love my niggas. More money, more sex, more hoes. 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 I know they're gonna criticize the hook on this song, like I give a fuck, because I'm a hood nigga on this song. Shit, I can live a life. You can write a book on sex, money, and murder. Romance for the streets.
Hey, more honeys, more money. More problems, more money. Guns going crazy. Never coming back just the same. Since I got a hella money, it's been hella problems. I ain't had no hella hoes, cause I got one woman. As you know, I'm coming back to that. I got a hella money, it's a hella problems. It's a hella problems. It's a hella things, it's a hella happens. Why you watching? Why you copying? And you coming back, it's just the same. Not a name, not a stain. Every ripping. It's me and Paulie, the P1215 shit. Ayy, the 215 PJTA. Yeah, we coming off of me on summers that she was crazy. She was crazy. More money, more problems, more money, more problems, more money, more problems. I'm a doctor, so you stop it. Tell them when they wild, tell them when they get it coming at you, nigga, like a violin. Them niggas gotta understand, I ain't got no fucking problem. More money, more problems, more money, more problems, more money, more problems, more money, more problems, more money, more problems. If I get it, I'ma do it. Did it and I said it and I whipped it and I flipped it and I hit the script. Hey, more money, more problems, more money, more problems.
That was the homeboy Paulie, man. 215 West Side Legend Paulie featuring JTA Money with the More Money, More Sex, More Hoes remix. Next up, we're gonna holler at the homeboy HA off the Here Comes the Pain album, all produced by DJ Pain 1, featuring King Fedaro with the Rick Ross flow. This is Haak with Cautious, Radio AFG Live. Champion platform for independent artists now you know. Oh yeah, boo. Uh-oh. We won. So acknowledge it. Here comes the pain.
I ain't giving haters no FaceTime. I give mine steady on the ground. I can't waste time. Cause I be on that bullshit. You know I gotta be cautious. Cause ain't nothing that serious. I know the haters can't get enough. But you know I gotta be cautious. Cause you know I be on that bullshit. You know I gotta be cautious.
Gotta watch the people keep around. Cause niggas be plotting when you be sleeping now. Making sure that you and all your beats be down. Ready to pull the speed, so lay some people down. Making sure your money not petite down. Food and have fun, but keep some funds for your people down. Pay off your crib, give you a whip, go to college, nigga. To make sure you getting real fucking dollars, nigga. Be quiet from the school of hard knocks out. Before a nigga come and bring the shots out. Cops call, niggas fall, we got another wall. Spray painted, rest in peace for another dog. Make sure you make your move straight. Niggas screw fast, we don't know no screw fast. Bring it right back with the tool back. Be cautious, you don't know when the fool break.
I ain't giving haters no FaceTime. I give mine steady on the ground. I can't waste time. Cause I be on that bullshit. You know I gotta be cautious. Cause ain't nothing that serious. I know the haters can't get enough. But you know I gotta be cautious. Cause you know I be on that bullshit. You know it's gotta be cautious.
Can't do favors for a snake, nigga. Can't keep it real with a fake nigga. Bitches at the crib, feet bricks, nigga. And I do flambe for the steak, nigga. Banana bars to do it for the dessert. My nigga do it off the wind, no rehearse. Bitches switching positions, niggas do the money dance. After that, they in your closet waiting for honey jams. You ain't even getting lessons SP. Them niggas getting fly without the SPs. Do a raw type flow because the beat say cautious DJ Payne won't let the beat play. What? H-A-A-K-I, him in the flesh. I snap a finger and they bang I. If a nigga really say I gotta play cautious, you don't really wanna play mine.
I ain't giving haters no FaceTime. I give mine steady on the ground, I can't waste time. Cause I be on that bullshit. You know I gotta be cautious. Cause ain't nothing that serious. I know the haters can't get enough. Man, you know I gotta be cautious. Cause you know I be on that bullshit. You know it's gotta be cautious.
Built a legacy for my son and he graduated. While the rest of them haters in the crib masturbating. They snap a finger because they masturbating. When I snap a finger, a nigga levitating. Make a move like a nigga push weight. But then a nigga slow you down for pushing weight. Be cautious, can't move at the speed of light. Cause the price you gotta pay is not gonna be on your life. That you can afford for this shit. I'm yawning, I'm getting bored with this shit. Surfboard, and I got a blanket on the back of it. Mama see the tatting my name on the crack cover. And you ain't even know what it stood for. That HB coming up with a hood ball. Your boy Haak up off the wig, nigga. Bringing the pain, then we coming once again, nigga.
I ain't giving haters no FaceTime. I give mine steady on the ground.
Uh-oh! Here comes the pain!
I ain't giving haters no FaceTime. I give mine steady on the ground. I can't waste time. Cause I be on that bullshit. You know I gotta be cautious. Cause ain't nothing that serious. I know the haters can't get enough. Man, you know I gotta be cautious. Cause you know I be on that bullshit. You know it's gotta be cautious.
Gotta watch the people you keep around. Cause niggas be plotting when you be sleeping now. Making sure that you and all your beats be down. Ready to pull the speed, so lay some people down. Making sure your money not for niggas down. Food and have fun, but keep some funds for your people down. Pay off your crib, give a whip, go to college, nigga. But make sure you getting real fucking dollars, nigga. Be quiet from the school of hard knocks out. Before a nigga come and bring the shots out. Cops call, niggas fall, we got another wall. Spray painted, rest in peace for another dog. Make sure you make your move straight. Niggas screw fast, me don't know no screw fast. Bring it right back, look the tool back. Be cautious, you don't know when the fool break.
I ain't giving haters no FaceTime. I give mine steady on the ground, I can't waste time. Cause I be on that bullshit. You know I gotta be cautious. Cause ain't nothing that serious. I know the haters can't get enough. Man, you know I gotta be cautious. Cause you know I be on that bullshit. You know it's gotta be cautious.
Can't do favors for a snake, nigga. Can't keep it real with a fake nigga. Bitches at the crib, feet bricks, nigga. And I do flambe for the steak, nigga. Banana bars to do it for the dessert. My nigga do it off the wind, no rehearse. Bitches switching positions, niggas do the money dance. After that, they in your closet waiting for honey jams. You ain't even getting lessons SP. Them niggas getting fly without the SPs. Do a raw type flow because the beat say cautious DJ Payne won't let the beat play. What? H-A-A-K-I, him in the flesh. I snap a finger and they bang I. If a nigga really say I gotta play cautious, you don't really wanna play mine.
I ain't giving haters no FaceTime. I give mine steady on the ground, I can't waste time. Cause I be on that bullshit. You know I gotta be cautious. Cause ain't nothing that serious. I know the haters can't get enough. Man, you know I gotta be cautious. Cause you know I be on that bullshit. You know it's gotta be cautious.
Built a legacy for my son and he graduated. While the rest of them haters in the crib masturbating. They snap a finger because they masturbating. But not snap a finger, a nigga levitating. Make a move like a nigga pushing weight. But then the nigga slow you down for pushing weight. Be cautious, can't move at the speed of light. Cause the price you gotta pay is not gonna be on your life. That you can afford for this shit. I'm yawning, I'm getting bored with this shit. Surfboard, and I got a blanket on the back of it. Mama see the tatting my name on the crack cover. And you ain't even know what it stood for. That HB coming up with a hood ball. The ball hop up off the wig, nigga. Bringing the pain, then we coming once again, nigga.
I ain't giving haters no FaceTime. I give mine steady on the ground. I can't waste time. Cause I be on that bullshit. You know I gotta be cautious. Cause ain't nothing that serious. I know the haters can't get enough. You know I gotta be cautious. Cause you know I be on that bullshit. You know I gotta be cautious.
That was your boy H to the double AK, man. Locking it there with the homeboy King Fedaro. Produced by DJ Payne 1. The track is entitled Cautious right here on Radio AFG Live, man. Medicine Bag Monday is the vibe. And as we continue to puff on the second L that I rolled up before the show, this is from the company known as GTI. In their quarters, they're called Good Greed. They locked that son bitch down, and this right here is cereal milk number 2. This is an awesome fucking flower. Tastes just like it did when I was in Cali. The information is as follows. Potency. THC straight up, 0.888. THC 25.259. THCV, zeros. You got your CBGs at 0.196, locking it down for you to get this bitch at a 27.35. Then you come back to the terpenes. You got beta-carotene at 0.547. You got that beta myrcene at 0.9.3. You got motherfucking beta and alpha pinene at 245 and 885 respectfully. You got limonene, linalool at 553 and 0.42.
distance between us is killing me. You miss me, but do you feel it? Do you really miss my time and my energy? Or do you only miss the physicality? I was down for you to change your heart, coming through in the dark, opening up, saying who you are, leaving you with one regard. Was kinda hoping to be a princess and not some psycho, calling me up only when you're in the rain. If I decided to text you, would you respond or would you keep my message where your morals live? I would cry just to deal with all these problems. I would hide just to not get so attached, and I would lie just in case someone attractive. I would fight, 'cause to you I'm just your genie in a bottle. To you I'm just your genie in a bottle. To you I'm just your genie in a bottle. I was down for you to change your heart,
Four minutes for the first break for this motherfucking podcast. That was Attica Rose, man. The track entitled Genie in the Bottle right here on Radio AFG Live. Holding it down for you on this Medicine Bag Monday after the first break here of the first extended music mix. We're going to come in and talk a little bit about tetrahydrocannabinoid. Ooh, that's THC for those not to know. We're going to talk a little bit about it, the effects, what it does to your body, and also a little bit of the effects that it has on your head. That being said, we're going to keep this rocking and rolling, okay? Locking it down next. We got the homeboy Dante Stacks on this bitch, man. And he just need to speak to y'all in a little bit of a death of me right now, featuring Nisha and Shay. It's Dante Stacks, Radio AFG Live, and we are the champion platform for independent artists and entrepreneurs. Come on!
No break season, nigga. Huh? No break season, nigga.
I'ma keep it silent to the death of me. Ain't nobody ever had to question me. Everybody know I got no recipe. Everybody know not to mess with me. I pay all my dues and I pay attention. I pay all my bills, handling the gas. I pray all my bills, got the penitentiary. And for all my wrongs, I hope I forget it.
Know I get the bag when the money mentioned. Said I stacked the 50 bands in the pandemic. Bitches love to hustle, but they can't stand it. Niggas always talking, but they ain't made it. Said I'm riding through the D and my soldiers with me. I'ma knock your top off if you go against me. Said I'm bossed up with niche, ain't no going against it. Said she always kept it solid, never fold on me. I know some landmarks that would take you down. Up north or down south, Midwest to get you touched. West side to make you lunch. Get clapped in the afternoon, about to fuck goons out, make you brunch. You getting tough with who? Take a look at you, we stack different funds. I really came from the fucking bottom, these nights was fun. If I'm trying to get out, swarm my door, shine like the fucking sun. Gripping 4 5 to 9 5 like the work is never done. But how wait on the next man when he chose to be a bum?
I'ma keep it silent to the death of me. Ain't nobody ever had to question me. Everybody know I got no recipe. Everybody know not to mess with me. I pay all my dues and I pay attention. I pay all my bills, handling the gas. I pray all my bills, got the penitentiary. And for all my wrongs, I hope I forget it.
These suckers out here, they ain't holding me. They put chains on my ankles, try to shackle me. Since some try to fuck me at 17. You seen how I ride since 17. I'ma put the city on, they ain't notice me. I done took trips around every working in the city. I'm well connected, don't take a chance with me. When them shots go off, ain't no fixing me. Ain't playing with no picking each Jamaican blood and into me. I do it for them shots, cause that little clip been busting me. You talk bird, what you got for me? I own different properties, just moving on monopoly. Out here moving properly, no brakes, ain't no stopping me. This another pop for me, my nigga took good charge of me. Tell 12, get a part of me. This hustle will not stop to all of my niggas straight for the ones that been gone like Trayvon. Get some rest for me.
I'ma keep it solid to the death for me. Ain't nobody ever had to question me. Everybody know I got the recipe. Everybody know I'm not the mess with me. I pay all my dues and I pay attention. I pay all my stuff handling the gas. I pray all my stuff just to pay attention. And for all my bros, I hope I forget it.
It's the homeboy Dante Stacks locking it down with Nisha and the Shade. The track was entitled Death of Me. Right here on Radio AFG Live, man. Holding it down for you next. We got a track that we had pulled off doing like a world premiere Wednesday last week. Now time out. And we gonna make sure we keep this motherfucker in rotation till we bring out the new track from this artist. This coming Wednesday on the world premiere Wednesday. It's the Empress Sherry Dubois with Never Going Broke. Last track of the first extended music mix right here on the champion platform for independent artists and entrepreneurs. Radio AFG Live. Come on.
Gotta get the money, get the moolah, get the MasterCard. I take the money or the Pokemon, I gotta catch them all. If you push me to the limit, we can set it off. Put the money in the bank and did a somersault. If it ain't about the money, it can roll off. Catch a bag, catch a flight, let it go star. You wanna know it, baby, I'm a star. Humble with it, flexing everywhere we are. Humble with it, flexing everywhere we are. Lobster, champagne, caviar. Success we can measure by the yard. Time to get the house full yard. Every hotel, everybody, these meals and everything we drinking has gotta be fly. So my family gonna eat and I'ma eat because I think so. We gon' reap the benefits of everything I work for. My grind and hustle never gonna stop because I know so. I ain't never ever going broke because I say so. Oh, I ain't never going broke. 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 I'm down with them ramen noodle type of days. We level up, baby. We some type of way. I gotta do what I gotta do to get the change. I hustle now from here to the grave. I ain't never going broke. 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 Came from nothing, grew from nothing, help from no one. Grinded, built myself up into something. Mama worked the hardest, making sure that I had everything I needed. Lot of what I wanted. Never met my dad, but tell him thanks for nothing. Bars coming hot, fresh about the oven. Food was piping hot, fresh about the oven. Gotta heat the house, we'll go turn on the oven. Couldn't break me, baby, yeah, you gotta love it. Things we dreaming about, but now we get to touch it. First it's looking like your grandma made my plate and hooked it up and even gave me extra stuff. Not the funny type of fraud and on the front end. If I earned it, you ain't got to take it from me. Mind on my money, money on my mind. On mission for the millions like I'm bound and hunting. All my team members are straight and I just raise the stakes. If I eat, then they ate. You can see we got bread in our pockets and bread in our plate. And we swiping the card and we pray and we sight the fillet. And feeling good, I'm great. I'm working on some hits. I roll like 7 straight. I think I'm Lil Drake. They making no mistakes. Yeah, I'm just stacking this cake and I'm stacking and counting like uno, dos, tres. Cuatro, cinco, seis, yet they coming in. 8 is on the way. I'm never going back to Section 8. Never going back to Section 8. I'd rather work till my hand shakes and my back breaks and my body aches. Cause one day you gon' pull up at the crib and you gon' think you at the pearly gates. Yeah, my family gonna eat and I'ma eat because I think so. We gon' reap the benefits of everything I work for. My grind and hustle never gonna stop because I know so. I ain't never ever going broke because I say so. No, I ain't never going broke. I ain't never going broke. I ain't never going broke. It's the West Coast demigod, it's J Star. You know where you can find me and other hot independent artists out there. And that's on Radio AFG Live with my boy Young Haak. Let's get it.
Countdown. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, yeah. Welcome back to the champion platform for independent artists and entrepreneurs, Radio AFG Live. And if you're ready for season 9, give it a hell yeah. What? I said give it a hell yeah. We're still going to be here locking it down, giving you some of the best independent music from all around the world. Not just in the United States, we're talking Canada, Jamaica, Puerto Rico, and more. So sit back, relax, put your hands in the air, and continue to lock it down here in season 9 for the champion platform for independent artists and entrepreneurs, Radio AFG Live. And that's the bottom line. What? Just Stone Cold Simpson. You're damn right. What? I said you're damn right. Right now, you got your pretty little eyes locked on the West Coast creator, son of a bitch. What? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the champion platform for independent artists and entrepreneurs, better known as Radio AFG Live on this medicine bag Monday afternoon. I'm talking about. Welcome back, feeling good, feeling great, feeling good. How about you? Y'all doing all right? How you mobbing now? Looking like a cinnamon raisin bagel with motherfucking strawberry cream cheese. Good. You know what I'm talking about? That being said, it's Radio AFG Live, a medicine bag. Monday is the vibe. In case you missed it in the beginning of the show, in the first part of the first extended music mix, your boy was going through a couple of others, L Smoke medicationes. The first strain was from the homeboy Tyson, Mike Tiggity Tiggs. Mike Tiggity Tiggs. Like, oh, came from Mike Tyson, used to be just Tyson Farms. Now, it is over for Tyson Farms. He's 2.0 himself. Tyson 2.0. Undisputed, ladies and gentlemen. Tyson Undisputed. That strain right here was Knockout OG at over 33% THC, smacking you in the face, man. Just boopity babbity, boopity babbity, boopity babbity, babbity boopity. It's smacking you in the face, man. And the next strain that I was just finishing smoking off just there was from GTI, aka Good Green, man. And they locked it down with a good quarter of cereal milk. It was an awesome flower, over 26% THC, locking it down right there. And today we just said something about THC, so because it's a medicine bag Monday, we just ain't gonna blow and not let you know. No pun intended for those who want to be all on some other shit. That being said, let's get into a little bit of cannabis education, if we shall. You feel me? Get into a little bit of that. We're going to give you a little bit of research on cannabis, THC, and what it does to your body and things of that nature by way of cannabis.org. That's cnbs.org. This report was placed on their website, and they are known as the definition of online cannabis resources. That being said, people want to know what is tetrahydrocannabinol, the THC, and now we're going to give you a little one-on-one about an in-depth guide of how THC works and its side effects, health benefits, and its history. Now, I'm going to go past the little Dr. Discovery and just tell you about how it works, all right? Once again, by way of cnbs.org. That's cannabis, but they ain't spelled the whole word cannabis out, but there you go, cnbs.com. I'm sorry, .org. You can check it out. Okay, for how THC works. To fully understand how THC works, helps to know about cannabinoids. These are the active ingredients found in marijuana. Now, THC is having different names like tetrahydrocannabinol, delta-9-tetrahydrocannabinol, or delta-9 THC. There are a few different scientific names for it, but most people simply know it as THC. The main active ingredient in marijuana, THC, is most famous for getting people high. Now, THC is one of over 480 compounds produced by marijuana plants. Did you hear that, folks? I'll say it again.
THC is one of over 480 compounds produced by marijuana plants. Dozens of these compounds, including THC, are classified as cannabinoids. Different cannabinoids work in different ways. They do this by mimicking natural brain chemicals and plugging themselves into cannabinoid receptors in the brain. THC, for example, mimics the effects of a neurotransmitter called anandamide. That creates pleasure, kills pain, and eliminates depression. While THC plugs into the CB1 receptor to create these effects, the CBD plugs into CB part 2 receptor, where it reduces anxiety, promotes relaxation, and also acts as a painkiller. That's your CBD. Promotes relaxation, reduces anxiety, also known as a painkiller. CBG actually inhibits the CB1 receptor and can lessen the high caused by THC. Now, THCV, which is another cannabinoid, helps control neurological issues such as seizures. This is why if you ever checked out a program known as Weed Wars back on Discovery Channel years ago, you would see those little thimbles of different tinctures that didn't have an effect to get you high. They were given it to kids and adults that suffer from epileptic seizures and actually helped them with that. That being said, I shall continue. CBN is useful in encouraging bone growth to prevent the muscle convulsions caused by conditions like multiple sclerosis. Now, THC and the entourage effect is what we're going to get into next. Although they're tiny, these cannabinoids have some incredibly big effects and benefits. While the compounds can accomplish a lot individually, McCollum noted that function differently and even better when they're not isolated. He named this phenomenon the entourage effect. The effect is more than just a theory. Medical marijuana patients have noticed it when using marijuana to treat their illnesses. While some patients can use CBD alone to treat certain symptoms and ailments, others find that they only get relief from whole plant cannabis. These individuals get better results from smoking or otherwise ingesting marijuana that has its whole range of cannabinoids still intact, rather than taking a concentration of a single cannabinoid. Now here comes some of the side effects of tetrahydrocannabinol. Because every person's brain works differently, THC effects will vary from one person to the next. Effects can also vary because different marijuana strands have different levels of THC. One THC is introduced into the brain, however, it plugs itself into the cannabinoid receptors that are responsible for things like thinking, remembering things, feeling pleasure, coordination, and perception of how much time has passed. Many people find the effects of THC to be enjoyable, but its effects can be uncomfortable or even dangerous at high doses or for people with certain medical conditions. While there's no guarantee as to how THC will make someone feel, here are some of the side effects most commonly associated with the compound. THC side effects may include euphoria, relaxation, feeling of heaviness, also known as couch lock, that's indica, which is indicative of in the couch. That being said, intensified auditory effects, visual effects, slow perception of time, hunger, dry mouth, memory problems, dizziness, anxiety, paranormal, increased heart rate. Here are some tips for first-time medical marijuana or THC in any way, shape, or form users. What does THC do for first-time users? Some people feel no effect at all the first time they try marijuana, while others get uncomfortably high. For anyone unsure how THC will affect them, the best strategy is to start with a very low dose and take it slow. For some of you that don't know what a low dose is, imagine just buying some street weed and smoking that shit. There you go. Or if you got your medical marijuana card or live in a state where they have recreational laws, go and get something with very low single-digit percentage THC. For THC first-timers, smoking or vaping is the easiest way to control the dose and feel the effects faster. It's best to begin with just 1 or 2 inhalations. The THC side effects generally kick in within a few minutes. Edibles are trickier because the effects take longer to set in and can last much longer. This is why beginners should proceed with caution when consuming marijuana-infused cookies or candies. New York Times columnist Maureen Dowd discovered this the hard way when she had a wildly uncomfortable evening after consuming too much cannabis-infused candy bars. In short, the rule for marijuana first-timers should be always to start low and go slow. Now, here goes some tips for individuals who should avoid THC. Women who are pregnant and or breastfeeding. The ingredients in marijuana can pass through the placenta and slow the growth of the fetus. It may also cause abnormalities or lead to childhood leukemia. THC in breast milk may also slow the development of your baby. Who else? People with heart disease. Because THC increases heart rate and blood pressure, those who are at risk or at an increased risk for a heart attack or stroke should definitely avoid it. Those with epilepsy. While some patients can use cannabis, often high CBD strands, to control their epilepsy, there is a concern that marijuana may lower the seizure threshold in certain people. People with epilepsy should work closely with their doctors to determine if THC poses a risk to their health. People with a predisposition to mental illness. Studies have shown a potential connection between cannabis use and development of psychotic disorders such as schizophrenia in people who have a personal or familial predisposition to this disorder. Similarly, those who are predisposed to anxiety disorders should be cautious as the paranoia and the increase in heart rate that are common in THC side effects can exacerbate your condition. And of course, lastly, juveniles, but not least. Researchers who studied marijuana use in young people found that the effects of THC on developing brains can be a long-lasting, causing decline in their IQ, higher impulsivity, and the potential for an increased risk for mood disorders or psychotic symptoms years later. Studies are still continuing, but for the time being, juvenile use of marijuana should be discouraged. Now, we're going to talk about what medical conditions does THC treat. Let's talk about it a little bit. Well, for years, according to cannabis.org, cnbs.org, that's O-R-G. For years, people around the world have used cannabis to treat diseases and common ailments. Because it was illegal in many places, patients often had to use black market marijuana to medicate. More recently, a large number of changing laws has made it easier for people to access marijuana for medicinal purposes. Even before laws to legalize recreational marijuana started to gain traction, many places had made it legal for people to obtain and use medical marijuana for certain conditions. Now, as of 2022, medical marijuana is legally available to patients in dozens of United States and at least 30 countries across the globe. Approved medical conditions. Patients who suffer from a wide range of illnesses can get relief from THC without the side effects of traditional pharmaceutical drugs. However, it's important for patients to talk to their doctors and do research to confirm that marijuana is useful for the condition that they like to target. In recent years, cannabis has been touted as a treatment for everything from cancer and glaucoma to Alzheimer's disease. Because of restricted research due to the legal status of THC in countries like the U.S., evidence to support its use for certain diseases is limited. As more evidence becomes available, a growing number of patients are gaining access to THC for their conditions. It's been clinically approved and in synthetic form for certain conditions. And those are among some of the most common conditions for which medical cannabis is approved in the United States where it's legal. Appetite, nausea, and vomiting. For patients with AIDS or those undergoing chemotherapy for cancer, nausea, vomiting, and the resulting weight loss can be devastating. In medical clinical trials, THC has been shown effective as treating all of these conditions. In fact, it's so effective that pharmaceutical companies have harnessed this knowledge to create dronabinol, that is a synthetic THC that regularly prescribed to patients with cancer or AIDS, people who suffer from chronic pain. I'm one of those. THC, but I have like shit with my spine and stuff, but chronic pain. THC has been also shown effective as an analgesic. Because of this, now if you don't know what an analgesic is, think of something like Icy Hot or BioFreeze. Because of this, it's often used for patients with cancer, as well as those with severe chronic pain from diseases like fibromyalgia. I wanted to say the Y before, but I apologize. Spasticity. Multiple sclerosis causes the muscles to cramp up and become stiff, which results in aches and intense pain. I'll be having spasticity, trust me. THC is believed to act on the areas of the brain that affect movement, helping to calm painful muscle spasms. Many patients find that cannabis is preferable to conventional antispasmodic drugs that can cause them to feel weak and drowsy. Conditions are being researched. While research has suggested that THC may be very helpful for many different medical conditions, scientists are quick to note that the compound isn't a cure-all and that more evidence is needed to confirm its benefits. There have been a number of promising trials that look to cannabis as a potential treatment for many different diseases. Something like depression. Could one of the effects of THC be protecting the brain? While many drugs inhibit the brain's ability to make new cells, studies have shown that cannabinoids like THC are capable of stimulating brain cell production, also known as neurogenesis. Researchers tested this theory using HU210, a synthetic substance that is 100 times more powerful than standard THC. They believe that further research could provide helpful treatments for those with mood disorders such as depression. Medical professionals currently believe that in many people, depression can be triggered when not enough new brain cells are generated in the hippocampus, those that suffer from brain damage. Another positive finding is that tetrahydrocannabinol may be neuroproductive. This sets cannabis apart from many other drugs that damage rather than protect brain cells. A study by scientists in Tel Aviv showed that THC was useful for protecting brain cells from damage due to lack of oxygen, toxic drugs, or seizures. While past studies has used high doses of THC given within a short period of time, this study found that low doses given over a period of days was also effective. Researchers also found that mice subjected to brain injury fared better weeks later if they had been dosed with THC before or just after their injury. Scientists are continuing to work to see if THC may provide and prove to be a good preventative drug for individuals who are at a high risk of brain injury, such as epileptics, or those with a high heart attack risk, or people who are about to undergo cardiac surgery in which the blood flow to the brain could be interrupted. Individuals that suffer from cancer. Scientists have also been looking into cannabis as a potential cancer fighter. A 2016 study discussed the large body of evidence showing that cannabinoids can decrease tumor growth, prevent cancer cells from growing new blood vessels, and decrease metastasis of various types of tumors. It's important to note that these results were all achieved in a laboratory setting and not in human trials. Cannabis has not yet been approved as an effective cancer treatment in human trials because they haven't had human trials to do it. That's what they said. Other diseases. They say that researchers also hope that THC and other cannabinoids may prove useful in treating diseases like Alzheimer's, dementia, and Tourette syndrome, Huntington's disease, PTSD, and Parkinson's disease, among others. In some places, approval for medical cannabis is granted for diseases that are still being researched, while in others, more evidence is needed before those conditions will be added to the list. While studies for many diseases have had promising results, it is important to note that results achieved through working with concentrated cannabinoids and cells in a lab are often very different than that of the results that will result for simply inhaling or ingesting cannabis. This is why it's essential for people to talk to their doctors before choosing or changing the course of treatment for any medical condition. Now, for those of you who may be seeking THC-based pharmaceuticals, I'll give you this and then we'll get into the second extended music mix right after. In many places, laws preventing marijuana have limited patients' ability to obtain treatments that contain THC. Pharmaceutical companies have been working to fill the gap with synthetic medications built on THC structure. The idea behind developing such medications is to provide an alternative medication for those who live in places where medical cannabis isn't legal. The drugs are also designed to be used when dosing with cannabis isn't convenient. Another benefit of THC-based pharmaceuticals is that they don't come with the stigma that's often associated with the actual flower marijuana use. That being said, when we come back, we're going to talk a little bit more about THC's use, and then we're going to talk a little bit about the terpenes that rock out with your boys when you smoke them flowers for the days and the hours. But next up, the second extended music mix starts off with Easy the Block Captain featuring Cassidy, with I'm Doing Me, right here on the champion platform for independent artists and entrepreneurs. Radio AFG, live.
So come on. Situation. Hey, Juicy.
I'm doing me, I don't be on that shit that y'all on. Fuck what y'all doing, y'all niggas frozen, y'all all drunk. I'm doing me, I don't be on that shit that y'all on. For this rapping shit, I was trapping until it's all gone. I'm doing me, I don't be on that shit that y'all on. He got arrested, made a confession, and now the charge gone. I'm doing me, I don't be on that shit that y'all on. Try to clap every word shit, I get my palms on.
Listen, these bars I'm spitting, getting your man paid. Did God make man or is the thought of God man-made? Satan was an angel, Judas was a disciple. That means somebody down with your team don't really like you. Act your back with a friend might stick a knife through. You try breaking bread with the same nigga your wife's through. My homie got life that I'm about to send a kite to. It's like you, sweeter than diabetes type 2. My
blush when I speak the clever off, and he tells me to never soften my lyrical content. Bars in it forever off him. You leave no room for error or coffins. Nah, so whoever got conflicts better resolve it before they end up beheaded with their head in the garbage, or with open wounds laying dead in the forest. Matter of fact, how about this? We can bury him awkward, or carry him up to a cliff and tally him off. And turning your block in the Death Valley like it's a soul rally. Kill gimmicks at will, so your spirits be auctioned. We heart stoppers, especially take the proper precaution. Endless old crime scenes, coroners and chalkers. You don't want this to get too critical, cause if we get physical, I'm quick to split your shit something biblical. Niggas with sixes, they snip the umbilical, grew cynical and impartial, but I will depart you and put an end to you. Forensics labeled as evidence as insubmissible, combination of serial killers and smooth criminals. Obligation to put on your bullshit to a minimum. Domination will prove that you niggas is too typical. Nigga, not me. Getaway scot free. Cold case. Oppose say it's up in they top 3. I go 8, need a 4-4 in order to stop me. Flow is so great that G have your bottom hole top me. This style's original. It's difficult to copy. A Harlem child from the avenue with 7th where they pop key. Wish I could put a bomb in the buildings where the cops meet and get away in a Mach 5 gunning that top speed. I won't battle depending on who's talking bread. Taking headshots, treat the living like the Walking Dead. I'm sick with it, off my meds. Too reckless, too heckless, but I'd rather use this torch instead. For that cool necklace, you're bound to get hawked in the head. You dress like a bitch and you probably quick to talk to the feds. Off with his head, I think it's time for him to expire. My life is a living hell, I done been through the fire. It's Team Hobby, a bunch of fucking killers for hire. Black hoodies and gloves, that's how business attire. We the most blunted or most wanted posters and flyers. If it's disrespecting your breath, then it's death you desire. My imperial empire. No Molly, we torch pot in these streets. I see more dirt than G than shortstop. Demons and warlocks, heathens with force cock, trend like the bomb words will get your jaw rocked. Fuck where you reside, I'll send shots screaming through your block. Speech demons, gargoyles, hardest of hard knocks. Holding it down for years, my nigga, this hard spot. Putting in work non-stop, go check my time clock. Never clocked it out, it's timeless when the rhyme rocks. It's simple math for pine box, cause after the 9 o'clock, why not? They acting like they for that life. So we blacked out and have them walking towards that light.
From the streets, you already know, man. Swave 7 locking it down, featuring the homeboy Ike P. Makes sense of the right here on radio AFG Live. Now, next up, go ahead and get y'all splits rolled up, man. Go ahead and get y'all splits rolled up from that upcoming Office Wig. Volume 6, man. Your boy Haak with the big splits. Radio AFG Live. Man, it's a bad Monday vibes. Come on, Office Wig.
Big split jumping out my bag when I show up every time a nigga plays. Everybody getting tore up. Big splits rolling out my bag when I show up every time a nigga plays. Everybody getting tore up. Big splits jumping out my bag when I show up every time a nigga plays. Everybody getting tore up. Big splits rolling out my bag when I show up every time a nigga plays. Everybody getting tore up.
Rolling up my green until infinity. You talking all that shit, it's not offending. Not at all. Cause when I go to work, I'm always on my grind. Smoky smoke. I keep them stupid bitches in the back of my mind. Bye-bye. I can do things at the same time. Both of like talk to your bitch and smoke up on my lies. It ain't my fucking fault that she clicking and clanging. At my crib sucking dick and then she flicking the ashes. When I get a Dutch, when I roll up, people come around me like they all about to puff. Well, if you ain't ad on this shit that I twist, you ain't getting nothing. I chill with your bitch. I love a chicken with sex and giving up neck. And don't be acting funny when it comes to the sex. She wanna keep smoking till it's all gone. We'll roll it up, bitch, cause we get it all on. Bitch!
Big split jumping out my bag when I show up every time a nigga plays. Everybody getting tore up. Big splits rolling out my bag when I show up every time a nigga plays. Everybody getting tore up. Big splits jumping out my bag when I show up every time a nigga plays. Everybody getting tore up. Big splits rolling out my bag when I show up every time a nigga plays. Everybody getting tore up. Big split
Big spliff rolled up when I passed the scene. Fro blowing in the wind past the team. Your bitch trying to get naked past the tree. I'ma roll up a L and then pass the she passed the cheeks. Suck my dick past her free. Then she get another bitch for me to come in and poke on. Keep my dick to stroke on. Doggy style I poke on. That bitch is getting rolled up. My bitch rolled a split, then she did it again. Her favorite Young Haak song. It's more than friends. Take it raw if you want them sits. Then shake that ass. Move them damn hips. She getting freaky like freak bitches. Oh, wanna get up in the Jeep backseat bitches. It ain't nothing to fuck. Condom on my dick and I'ma hit it from the front. Plus hit it from the back. She rolling up a sack for the best OG and you know where it's at. She like, you got some fucking herb? I'm like, you damn right, bitch. Roll another blood. Bitch.
Big spliff jumping out my bag when I show up. Every time a nigga blaze, everybody getting tore up. Big spliffs rolling out my bag when I show up. Every time a nigga blaze, everybody getting tore up.
Big spliff aroma, thick bitch come over. Sit up in the crib and then she start to roll her. Pulled my dick out and it start to choke her. Doggy style is favorite, so that's how I poke her. Yeah, them bitches know exactly how we do it. Get the whole box of blunt bills to keep it moving. Roll up. I heard that youngin' screaming for his woman, but she up in my crib, dick inside of her stomach. From your boy H.A. 5 Deuce P. Lock it down, L-Dub, 5 Deuce Streets. Turn the music up, because it's going down. And if your bitch is here, then she going down.
Big split jumping out my bag when I show up. Every time a nigga blaze, everybody getting tore up. Big splits rolling out my bag when I show up. Every time.
All this weed!
Big split jumping out my bag when I show up. Every time a nigga blaze, everybody getting tore up. Big splits rolling out my bag when I show up. Every time a nigga blaze, everybody getting tore up. Big splits jumping out my bag when I show up. Every time a nigga blaze, everybody getting tore up. Big splits rolling out my bag when I show up. Every time a nigga blaze, everybody getting tore up.
Rolling up my green until infinity. You talking all that shit, it's not offending. Not at all. Cause when I go to work, I'm always on my grind. Smoky smoke. I keep them stupid bitches in the back of my mind. Bye-bye. I can do things at the same time. Both of like talk to your bitch and smoke up on my lies. It ain't my fucking fault that she clicking and clanking. At my crib sucking dick and then she flicking the ashes. When I get a Dutch, when I roll up, people come around me like they all about to puff. Well, if you ain't ad on the shit that I twist, you ain't getting nothing. I chill with your bitch. I love a chicken with sex and giving up neck. And don't be acting funny when it comes to the sex. She wanna keep smoking till it's all gone. We'll roll it up, bitch, cause we get it all on. Bitch!
Big split jumping out my bag when I show up. Every time a nigga blaze, everybody getting tore up. Big splits rolling out my bag when I show up. Every time a nigga blaze, everybody getting tore up. Big splits jumping out my bag when I show up. Every time a nigga blaze, everybody getting tore up. Big splits rolling out my bag when I show up. Every time a nigga blaze, everybody getting tore up. Big split.
Big spliff rolled up when I passed the scene. Fro blowing in the wind past the team. Your bitch trying to get naked past the tree. I'ma roll up a L and then pass the she passed the cheeks. Suck my dick past her free. Then she get another bitch for me to come in and poke on. Keep my dick to stroke on. Doggy style I poke on. That bitch is getting rolled up. My bitch rolled a split, then she did it again. Her favorite Young Haak song. It's more than friends. Take it raw if you want them sits. Then shake that ass. Move them damn hips. She getting freaky like freak bitches. Oh, wanna get up in the Jeep backseat bitches. It ain't nothing to fuck. Condom on my dick and I'ma hit it from the front. Plus hit it from the back. She rolling up a sack for the best OG and you know where it's at. She like, you got some fucking herb? I'm like, you damn right, bitch. Roll another blood. Bitch!
Big splits jumping out my bag when I show up. Every time a nigga blaze, everybody getting tore up. Big splits rolling out my bag when I show up. Every time a nigga blaze, everybody getting tore up.
Big spliff aroma, thick bitch come over. Sit up in the crib and then she start to roll her. Pulled my dick out and it start to choke her. Doggy style is favorite, so that's how I poke her. Yeah, them bitches know exactly how we do it. Get the whole box of blunt bills to keep it moving. Roll up. I heard that youngin' screaming for his woman, but she up in my crib, dick inside of her stomach. From your boy H.A. 5 Deuce P. Lock it down, L-Dub, 5 Deuce Streets. turn the music up because it's going down. And if your bitch is here, then she going down.
Big split jumping out my bag when I show up. Every time a nigga plays, everybody getting tore up. Big splits rolling out my bag when I show up. Every time a nigga plays, everybody getting tore up. Big splits jumping out my bag when I show up. Every time a nigga plays, everybody getting tore up. Big splits rolling out my bag when I show up. Every time a nigga plays, everybody getting tore up. Big split.
The big sub with a freestyle with your boy Haak, also known as Big Splits. Right here on Radio AFG Live, man. Medicine Bag Monday is the vibe, and I think we got to go to the side of the coast of West. We're going to lock it down real fast, man. We ain't been over there in a little minute. We had to lock it down for this little lady because it's been a little minute. We ain't go over there in a little while. Don't worry, don't get all razzle-dazzle. Locking it down. Next up, produced by Space Fed. This is Marianne the Bay God. The track is entitled You, Not Me. Right here on the champion platform for independent artists and entrepreneurs. Radio.
When you come around, better be right with it. Yeah, you can say hi. Then you won't pick up my guy. Well, I said I got you now. Never seen one like me. I said I got you now. Don't know what it means. I said I got you now. I get money. I said I got you now. I get it, I don't want it. Every time I do something for me, baby, it only makes me feel that's what I don't need. I can't get my messing with you. I don't like the way you move all so sexy, okay? I said I got you now. Never seen one like me. I said I got you now. Don't know what it means. I said I got you now. I get money. I said I got you now. I get it, I got money. The freaks gon' freak and love this beat. When right nights brought the fun. Come to my scene and everybody eats. We show you lots of love. The spaceman help us lift this off. He gon' take us to the moon. Don't waste my time. We can both come on. Make all my bags come through. What I'm talking about. I said I got you now. Never seen one like me. I said I got you now. Don't know what it means. I said I got you now. I get money. I said I got you now. I get it, I got money.
Have a beautiful day. Produced by Space Fed, that was Marianne the Big God. Locking it down, that track was entitled You, Not Me. Right here on Radio AFG Live, and to keep them ladies rocking out. Next up, we slide back to the coast of the east, holding it down with the female bitch doing her thing. Next up, it's Freezy Stacks with Push. Right here on the champion platform for independent artists and entrepreneurs, broadcast of this Medicine Bag Monday, Radio AFG Live. Come on.
Push, 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 push. Come on and give me that push. I got a thirst for your push. You know I feel your push. Go ahead and give me that push. Come on and give me that push. I got a thirst for your push. You know I feel your push. Go ahead and give me that push. I wanna rock to your beat. I love to see you go deep. You got me feeling complete. Push while you grabbing them cheeks. I'm about to wet up your sheets. Just put your juices on me. I do it better than she. I have her touching on me. I like this. You ready for this part? Let's get it poppin' in here. Push, put my legs up in the air. Push, spread me and pull on my hair. Push, I'll let you put it back there. Push, go ahead and kiss it right there. Push, you got me shedding a tear. Push, just put your tongue in my ear. Push, we getting wild up in here. Push, they watching us over there. Push, you got me shaking the hair. Push, don't stop until I am there. Push, just keep me coming in here. Come on and give me that push. I got a bounce for your push. You know I feel for your push. Go ahead and give me that push. Come on and give me that push. I got a bounce for your push. You know I feel for your push. Go ahead and give me that push. We tear it up on the drop floor. You gonna win with no score. We got it in here the back door. I know you were beat since I heard your roar. Please daddy don't stop cause I'm so sore. You know my body with no tour. I'll get you wet as I want more. You get me off and you make sure I'ma take it off cause I need you now. Pack it up and spin around. If I made a sound, put it down. Don't play around. Give it to me now. Come on and give me that push. I got a bounce for your push. You know I feel for your push. Go ahead and give me that push. Come on and give me that push. I got a bounce for your push. You know I feel for your push. Come on and give me that push. We going in, we don't waste time. I'm loving the fact that you all mine. You get me high when we intertwine. Your body is tight and you're so fine. You murdered that kitty with no crime. I want you right now trying to get mine. So rock to the beat, hit it one time. So rock to the beat, hit it one time. It's round two. You ready to go to sleep yet? I'm not. Take it off, I want it now. I'ma back it up, spin around. If you make a sound, I'ma put it down. Don't play around, give it to me now. Give it to me now, give it to me now. I'ma back it up, spin around. If I make a sound, put it down. If you make a sound, I'ma put it down. Put it down, back it up, spin around. Work it up, I'ma put it down. Back it up, spin around, and work it up. I'm getting sleepy. Come on and give me that push. I got a bounce for your push. You know I feel for your push. So go ahead and give me that push. Come on and give me that push. I got a bounce for your push. You know I feel for your push. 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 I'm going to sleep now. Yes.
Slow time.
You like it?
That was the homegirl Reese Stacks locking it down. The track was entitled Push. Right here on Radio AFG Live, man. Next up, we got the homeboy Toe Butter locking it down from the DMV. I said T because the person featured on the track name would begin with a T. That being said, it's Toe Butter featuring the homeboy Trey Status. The track is entitled Feel My Pain. Right here on the champion platform for independent artists and entrepreneurs. Radio AFG Live.
Feel my pain. Open up your heart. Feel my pain.
Why would they do that?
Oh, what? True stat. Real business. We all go through our storms of life. Yeah. Why you never supposed to judge? You never know what the next man going through, you know? You don't know my struggle cause you know my name. Going through a storm, so I'm stuck in the rain. Wouldn't understand unless you felt my pain. Trials and tribulations make us one and the same. You don't know my struggle cause you know my name. Going through a storm, so I'm stuck in the rain. Wouldn't understand unless you felt my pain. Open up your heart. When will they ever learn? Wanna be so concerned. Whatever people business, move to worry about what you doing. Man, I be steady going. Music be my influence. Don't care for no opinions. Only take answers from the Lord. My life I be fighting for it. How would you understand? No sin's dirty as mine, but you judging another man? Life not gonna be easy cause the trials that we come back. Criticize your brother, but don't see the crust in your own eye. Man, I be zoned out. These feelings I be getting, having visions of the women and the blunts that I be hitting. Trying to walk the right path, as you Lord for his forgiveness. Gotta discipline myself and bring my thoughts into submission. Cause every day I'm living, I just know it's God given. When I'm going through a storm, I got peace with God with me. You wouldn't understand unless you know what I've been through. But in the struggles in life, I'm fighting just like you. You don't know my struggle cause you know my name. Going through a storm, so I'm stuck in the rain. Wouldn't understand unless you felt my pain. Trials and tribulations make us one and the same. You don't know my struggle cause you know my name. Going through a storm, so I'm stuck in the rain. Wouldn't understand unless you felt my pain. Open up your heart, feel my pain.
They don't feel my pain, they don't feel my struggle. They wasn't with me when I had to hustle. I took a fall and I took a fumble. No time for mistakes, I won't make another. How can you relate? Let's get that straight. Started from nothing, I'ma make it to the heaven's gate. Gotta make something out of nothing. Nothing is everything. If I don't have nothing, I'ma make something out of anything. By any means.
Then they cried to the Lord in their trouble, and he brought them out of their distresses. He caused the storm to be still, so that the waves of the sea were hushed. Then they were glad, because they were quiet. So he guided them to their desired haven. Psalms 107.
The homeboy Tone Butter repping the DMV and real business music. That track right there was entitled Feel My Pain right here on Radio AFG Live, man. We're going to slide back over from the DMV, jump on back to the Philly. You did. Next up, we got the homeboy Severe featuring Shice Raw. The track is entitled No Room right here on Radio AFG Live's Medicine Bag Monday. Come on.
Taking flight with no passport, and I got no room for you bitches. Just try and be true for the bitches. No, I got no room for you bitches. Just try and be true for the bitches. Going all night, breaking back and forth, looking at me like, who was that for? Cause you remind me of my last tour. Taking flight with no passport, and I got no room for you bitches. Just try and be true for the bitches. No, I got no room for you bitches. Just try and be true for the bitches. Something about the way she made me feel. Got a nigga about to make a deal. Got a nigga about to risk it all, just to make it real. Nigga, I be in it like I'm taking pills, but I'm not. Look, I be swimming, I be swinging, trying to give her everything that I got. Ain't you young vid from the pot? Man, I got no room for you bitches. And I'm too cool for you bitches. And definitely no room for you niggas. Cause niggas, they turn into snitches. Every bitch say the same thing. Man, they need a man with the best heart. But men and women play the same game, so shut the fuck up and just press stop. I'm like, shut the fuck up and just pass go. Need to learn to let the past go. Need to learn to stop bickering and start cooking before I let your ass go. You remind me of the last hoe. When it's grind time, then it's bye-bye. I'ma show that hoe when it's my time. With my grind, I'm a live guy. Going all night, breaking backboards, looking at me like, what was that for? Bitch, you remind me of my last whore. Taking flight with no passport, and I got no room for you bitches. Taking flight with no passport, and I got no room for you bitches. Just try and be true for the bitches. No, I got no room for you bitches. Just try and be true for the bitches. Going all night, breaking back and forth, looking at me like, who was that for? Cause you remind me of my last whore. Taking flight with no passport, and I got no room for you bitches. Just try and be true for the bitches. No, I got no room for you bitches. Just try and be true for the bitches. Something about the way she made me feel. Got a nigga about to make a deal. Got a nigga about to risk it all, just to make it real. Nigga, I be in it like I'm taking pills, but I'm not. Look, I be swimming, I be swinging, trying to give her everything that I got. Ain't you young vid from the pot? Man, I got no room for you bitches. And I'm too cool for you bitches. And definitely no room for you niggas. Cause niggas, they turning to snitches. Every bitch say the same thing, man, they need a man with the best heart. But men and women play the same game, so shut the fuck up and just press start. I'm like, shut the fuck up and just pass go. Need to learn to let the past go. Need to learn to stop bickering and start cooking before I let your ass go. You remind me of the last hoe. When it's grind time, then it's bye-bye. I'ma show that hoe when it's my time. With my grind, I'm a live guy. Going all night, breaking backboards, looking at me like, what was that for? Cause you remind me of my last whore. Taking flight with no passport. And I got no room for you bitches. Just try and be true for the bitches. No, I got no room for you bitches. Just try and be true for the bitches. Going all night, breaking backboards, looking at me like, what was that for? Cause you remind me of my last whore. Taking flight with no passport. And I got no room for you bitches. Just try and be true for the bitches. No, I got no room for you bitches. Just try and be true for the bitches.
You ain't got room for me? Well, I ain't got time for you. Nigga must got me mistaken for another bitch. Fuck is you talking to? That's why I'm done with these niggas. Get the head in that bread, I'm done with these niggas. First quarters, ice, ain't no love for these niggas. But hip to your game, talk fun to me, nigga. See where you fucked up? Was thinking I was an easy draw. Played yourself like a Ouija board. Baby, I'm my queen, you just a pawn. That's checkmate. Still a bad bitch on a worst day. You got me fucked up like a Monday. All of the goose in a Bombay. You should never did it worth the trade. You niggas for everybody. Got the community dick. You niggas for everybody, but be all on my dick. You niggas for everybody. Heard you do shots at my sis, thinking you slick. Nigga, I know you ain't shit. I'm all about pretty, you got the wrong bitch.
Going all night, breaking backboards, looking at me like, what was that for? Cause you remind me of my last whore. Taking flight with no passport. And I got no room for you bitches. Just try and be true for the bitches. No, I got no room for you bitches. Just try and be true for the bitches. Going all night, breaking backboards, looking at me like, what was that for? Cause you remind me of my last whore. Taking flight with no passport. And I got no room for you bitches. Just try and be true for the bitches. No, I got no room for you bitches. Just try and be true for the bitches.
The homeboy Severe locking it down, man. That track right there was entitled No Room. Hope to God that didn't get on me. It didn't. That being said, I had a little soot out the back at the last puff, but that don't matter because we blast up. Now I'm talking about. That being said, man, we're going to keep this thing rolling. Once again, that was the homeboy Severe. Holding it down with Shice Raw. The track was entitled No Room right here on the Medicine Band Monday broadcast of Radio AFG Live. Next up, we got the homeboy West Philly, baby. The track is entitled She Gon' Be. It's Radio AFG Live. Champion platform for independent artists and entrepreneurs. Oh, yeah, Oos.
I'm going to, yeah. Said she wanna be, said she gonna be. Said she wanna be, said she gonna be. Said she wanna be, said she gonna be. Said she gonna be a player. Said she wanna be, said she gonna be. Said she wanna be, said she gonna be. Said she wanna be, said she's gonna be. Said she gonna be a player. Step up in this party looking like a fucking movie. You got bitches everywhere, but I only want a cutie. Seen this super bad bitch with a big ass fucking booty. I slid up right up on her. Asked her, can I introduce me? She said, ain't no need for that. I already know who you is. I said, baby, that's a fact. We might as well get to moving. She said, no, fuck that. Give me a jack, have it moving. Hit her up the next day, and I asked her what she doing. She said, nothing falling back. Listening to your music. I said, baby, I got the bag. Let's go get you them no Gucci. She said, okay, give me a sag. We can meet up next to Louis. I said, baby, that's a bag. I'll see you in a few minutes. Baby, made me spend the bag. Must have been about 10 G's. Shorty is so bad, got me acting like a goofy. We walk into a car and a motherfucking phone ring. I shouldn't have known that her ass was gonna play me. Said she wanna be, said she gonna be. Said she wanna be, said she gonna be. Said she wanna be, said she gonna be. Said she gonna be a player. Said she wanna be, said she gonna be. Said she wanna be, said she gonna be. Said she wanna be, said she gonna be. Said she gonna be a player. He must have pass and the nigga started to her. Baby girl star, she ain't nothing on this earth. But the whole time shorty had another nigga. Let me tell y'all how I found out as a player. Well, y'all remember when I said her phone was off the ringer? But come to find out that was her other nigga. Homie sounded mad and so fucking angry. But that's just her bad, she ain't fucking with him no more. Said she wanna be, said she gonna be. Said she wanna
the track was entitled She Gon' Be right here on Radio AFG Live, man. Next up, we got the homeboy Iron Mike off of that motherfucking Dead Planet, the EP. It's available at datpiff.com, DATPIFF.com. Dead Planet, the EP. It's the homeboy Iron Mike featuring your boy Haak. Produced by Jay Cook on the beat. The track is entitled Survival for the Fittest. Right here on the channel, right here on the Radio AFG Live. Come on.
Impoverished beautifully, VIP art gallery, invitations to an underground station. Remember cats from Albany who bought me a pizza. Little subtle meanings, give my life reason. I'm eager to see the turn of work paying off. For now sleeping by the graffiti art that invited weekends, but I decline. I don't see the shine, eyes night blind, sunny sights while I rap with grungy mics. Life from me to the outsider, but I'm wide smiling. 1,000 trial mileage, searching for what's possible. Optimist with full thinking, picking penny Lincolns, up and hustling, no matter where I'm at. I can't quit the breath of the world, and all I can live is what you invest, so my time's well spent.
You can try and knock me down, try not to be done. You can try and hurt me, but survival for the fittest. Greatest always finished. You can try and stop me now, try and stop me. You will never accept me, but survival for the fittest. Greatest always finished.
And your boy H already cut the tape, nigga. First place up in this race, nigga. Fuck out of my face, nigga. Matter of fact, get the fuck out of my way, nigga. If you ain't got no money talking to say, nigga, but that be you. Selling your soul to bring it back, see that be dues. Your bones breaking, your fucking brittle, I fracture dudes. Like, dog, please get out of my way. That's why I fight way by that haters. See, that's back in the day. I locked it down since I made that. Now niggas wanna talk behind that grenade that blow a nigga out of his trench. Fuck the bullshit that y'all niggas mention. Y'all niggas come in an honorable mention. First place, once again, hurt places just like y'all. You talk it out your mouth, I break y'all jaw, but every different though. Sliding down that chimney, it ain't no mistletoe. That your bitch is sucking and kissing on, but she miss you, yo. Get with the flow.
You can try and knock me down, try not to be done. You can try and hurt me, but survival for the fittest. Greatest always finished. You can try and stop me now, try and stop me. You will never accept me, but survival for the fittest. Greatest always finished. You can try and knock me down, try not to be done.
Try hard!
You can try and hurt me.
I am Mike, Young Haak, produced by Jay Cook. Survival for the fittest, so the sexy nigga music is right on Radio AFG Live. Champion platform for independent artists and entrepreneurs. We'll be back after this.
Yo, what's going on? It's your boy TH3SAGA, the Saga, URL TV battle rapper, and all that good stuff. But more importantly, I want to put y'all on to something for all independent artists and entrepreneurs. Radio AFG Live, man. Monday through Friday from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern via twitch.tv, DA, the number 5, Deuce, DUECE, Gun. And make sure to holler at my man Haak, man. Dub5DeuceGun at gmail.com for all interviews and airplay. Make sure to check it out. Let's support the cause. Let's get into it, man.
Countdown. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, yeah. Welcome back to the champion platform for independent artists and entrepreneurs. Radio AFG Live. And if you're ready for season 9,
give me a hell yeah. All right. I said give me the hell yeah.
We're still going to be here locking it down, giving you some of the best independent music from all around the world. Not just in the United States, we're talking Canada, Jamaica, Puerto Rico, and more. So sit back, relax, put your hands in the air, and
continue to lock it down here in season 9 for the champion platform for independent artists and entrepreneurs. Radio AFG Live.
And that's the bottom line. What? Just Stone Cold Simpson.
You're damn right. What? I said you're damn right.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to our Medicine Man Monday broadcast of the champion platform for independent artists and entrepreneurs. Radio AFG Live, I'm talking about Mr. Cherry. And with that being said, how you mounting them? Looking like a motherfucker cinnamon raisin bagel, putting that motherfucker on the joint with some motherfucking egg whites and a good beef bacon. Good. That being said, it's Radio AFG Live, Medicine Bag Monday File. We still got it down for you. We're about to jump to the third extended music mix, but before we do that, this has been a Medicine Bag Monday, and if you missed the first extended music mix and break, and you missed everything about THC that we covered, don't worry, you can watch this episode in its entirety right here on Twitch immediately following the broadcast. See you later on this evening, Eastern Standard Time at a 10 p.m. piece on youtube.com/5deucegun. That's youtube.com/5 DUECEGUN. Also, at any time, go on over to anchor.fm/AFG Radio or wherever you get your podcast from. We got over 200 episodes for you guys and gals to check out, man. Go ahead and have a listen. It's cool in the game. That being said, I wanted to get a little bit into two things before we jump into the third and final extended music mix of the afternoon/early evening. One of them being how you can get your medical marijuana card if you are in the Pennsylvania area, any borough, city, township. All you got to do is visit KaneCare.com. Once again, visit KaneCare.com. KaneHkare.com. Go ahead, hit it up, man. Once again, KaneHkare.com. In conjunction with the fine folks at the Pennsylvania Department of Health, you can go ahead and lock it down. Brand new patients, $125 for the card. Unless you're a military veteran or an SSI recipient, you get it for 75 bones. Once again, brand new patients, $125. Unless you are a military veteran or an SSI recipient, you get it for $75. Already had your card? Want to get it renewed? 75 bones is the same way. All you got to do is go to KaneCare.com. That's KaneCare.com. Get your medical marijuana cards, man. Go ahead and cap that. Get your cards, man. These dispensary buds is ridiculous. That being said, we're going to get into the last talking segment of what we're talking about here. We talked about the THC, the tetrahydrocannabinoid. Now, we will speak on terpenes and what they are and what they do just for a brief second. First, before I talk about what they do, let me give y'all some of the common terpenes that are in some of the flower strands that you get, whether you're in Vegas, whether you're in Jersey, whether you're in Philly, whether you're in New York, whether you're in Colorado, whether you're in Amsterdam, Dutch Netherlands. These are the top 5, 6 cannabinoids that you're going to find in your flower. And trust me, when you go to a real dispensary, you're going to see it, not only your name and all your prescription shit on there, but you're going to see the THC percentiles and terpene percentiles, CBD, CBNs, and everything on your goddamn package. It's not Dragon Ball Z Goku like, Gohan, we had to get on Nimbus. Don't worry, I fuck with Dragon Ball Z too. That's how I'm able to make the reference, guys. Dang it. What the hell, Leroy? That being said, man, please, I'm so glad that light didn't break. Sheesh. So glad that little 50 Cent red motherfucker didn't go BOP! Well, that's the end of the show. Thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow. That being said, though, here are the top terpenes, right, that you want to see. You may see some others, but these are the top 6 or 5 that you want to see on that sumbitch. We start off with beta-carotene. Now, beta-carotene is a major ingredient in cloves. You know cloves, those things, for those of you who eat pork, y'all be sticking, you see the little black things in the top of y'all pork when y'all roast, that's called the clove. If you go down South Street here in Philly, you might get some cigarettes made of clove. That being said, we said that beta-carotene lockdown is a major ingredient in cloves, rosemary, hops. You know hops, that fucking lighter. You know hops, like the shit that's inside. BAM! Shout out to the Yingling Company. We get to pop it right here. Pennsylvania locks it down, not only getting it good with cheesesteaks and pretzels, but making our own IPAs. Good job. That being said, cheap plug, no Mick Foley. We're going to keep that thing rolling. Beta-carotene, once again, is in cloves, rosemary, hops. Now, beta-carotene could be beneficial for managing symptoms of anxiety and depression. So it helps you calm the fuck down. All right, so we got that out the way. Beta-pinene. If you stroll through a coniferous forest, if you know the smell of beta-pinene, which could also potentially both be an antidepressant and anti-cancerous property inside of you if consumed. This is also some of the shit that those 7 doctors that didn't know each other, wasn't related, didn't live in the same place, did not work for no hospitals, went to school, got their degrees, but understood something about Big Pharma, researched cancer, started finding out ways to strengthen your white blood cell count, your mitochondria, marijuana, and other grown out of the earth plants were studied. And pinene was one of the things that was very strong in helping you fight cancer. They were killed, they're dead simultaneously somehow, all different parts of the world, and all their research has been destroyed. Coincidence? There's no such thing. No such thing. But I shall continue. Humulene is the next terpene. This terpene is found in ginseng, which has long been used in folk medicine for energizing effects. Next up, limonene, one of the most commonly found terpenes. Limonene has distinct citrus notes and may potentially have anti-cancer properties. In mice, it's been shown to have anti-anxiety properties. I apologize. Linalool. Lovers of lavender as an aromatherapy, or should I say aromatherapy, may want to seek out cannabis with linalool, which may help alleviate stress. And here's my favorite of all time terpene, myrcene, because I suffer from insomnia. Motherfucker can't even go to sleep. Insomnia. Sometimes that make a nigga weak. Well, hold on, I was just about to get my check. That being said, myrcene. It's found in mango sometimes, but mainly that. Myrcene has antifungal and antibacterial effects and could also have sedating effects. Now, keep in mind that much of the research around terpenes is still in their early stages. Much more high-quality studies in humans are needed to follow and fully understand the health impacts of different terpenes, but ways you can maximize their benefits. Read your labels. Some lab-tested cannabis brands include the terpene profiles, often the 3 most prevalent terpenes, and concentrations of the product, usually a number that sits around 2%. Check the freshness, because terpene concentration can diminish over time. So look for products that have a recent package date if you're going with your flower. Give it a sniff. Use caution with cannabis oil. Oil-based vaping products have been adding synthetic terpenes. It's not clear if synthetic terpenes are less effective than natural ones, but they're often used to create solvents and other household chemicals, so please proceed with caution if you're using those fake joints. And we don't want to use them fake joints. That's why Pennsylvania knocked them motherfuckers off the list. Took them fake joints and got them motherfuckers exposed like a Chris Hansen special. Get me out of here. We're going to talk a little bit more about some terpenes when we get up on this motherfucker, but next up we got the homeboy Tut with Brothers, kicking off the third and final extended music mix right here on Medicine Bad Monday, Radio Rarity Live. Come on!
Yeah. Me and Tug trying to make the jug, catch a nigga slipping, we'll be eating good as we should. All we ever had was a truck, and one type of millie, cause that's my brother. Well, flexing me money, a couple of us. Product of my city, don't associate with no suckers. We don't love when we screaming, I fuck them in there when they quit. Circle got tighter when we learn to make the money flip. All I ever had was my brother. All I ever had was my brother. And all we really had was each other. And all we really had was each other. And this is for the times we had to suffer. Said this for every time we had to suffer. I do it for my city and my mother. I brought some niggas with me, they my brothers. I'm sipping on this yak, I just my stuff. Got pour a little apples for my brothers. We ain't had no fathers since each other. We had to learn early that they ain't love us. Half my niggas living up at half the buckets. They throw us in the mountains where they come from judges. He ain't coming home, he ain't coming home. I write raps, put a headshot off the dome. All I ever had was my brothers. All I ever had was my brothers. And all we really had was each other. And all we really had was each other. And this is for the times we had to suffer. Said this for every time we had to suffer. I do it for my city and my mother. I brought some niggas with me, they my brothers. Yeah. I pump the beef until I pass out. Work until all of my niggas cash out.
used to sip that lean till I pass out. Now everybody made it at the trap house. With the same niggas since the 5th grade. A couple new bitches, but shit they all the same. I ain't in the rental when I'm switching lanes. Pull me over, see my pictures, bitches in my name. No papers, I just need a Dutch. Loud pack and my speakers up. You need to get your features up. All your shit whack if it don't feature tough. Sure they know I kill them every 24. Ask about me in Cali, they tell you he for shot. 101, thorough nigga, he be on the go. You was watching Johnny Depp when we was moving blood. You seen it, so I guess you know. One shot, bring him down, nigga, press a cup. Stay ready, I'm the next to go. Aim steady, nigga, you could be the next to go. All I know is get it, they not giving nothing. I used to serve it so they look like David Ruffin. Control substance, top quality, no cutting. If you can't move to work, nigga, no frontin'. All I ever had was my brothers. All I ever had was my brothers. And all we really had was each other. And all we really had was each other. And this is for the times we had to suffer. Said this for every time we had to suffer. I do it for my city and my mother. I brought some niggas with me, they my brothers.
The homie Tut, oh, that incredible Tut project. Brothers. Radio AFG Live, man. Medicine Bag Monday vibes. Before we continue and go on down this road, shall we stroll back to the talk of the terpene as we did before we put that track on? I believe we shall. That being said, we're just talking about some of the ways you can maximize the benefits of the terpenes that you find in the medical marijuana that you may consume, whether it be through vaporization, topical, whether you got the sugar, the butter, the batter, the flour, it doesn't matter, it's in all of it. That being said, let's jump back inside. We stopped off with using with caution the cannabis oil. Now, lay off the heat is the next thing you can do to maximize their benefits. There's some evidence that dabbing, which involves high heat, could degrade the synthetic terpenes, resulting in potentially harmful byproducts. Until experts understand more about how heat affects terpenes, you may want to stick with your vaporizing flower at a low temperature or consuming edibles. Also, if you would like to do it, keep a journal. As you try different terpene profiles, take note of your ingestion method and how you feel. Over time, this can help you pinpoint the best terpene profile for the effects that you're after. Now, we're going to rewind a little bit and let you know about what terpenes are. Because in addition to common cannabis terms like cannabinoid, indica, and sativa, you may have recently encountered a less commonly used word, terpenes. Now, I've known about this for many years, but we're going to let the new novice and may not be familiar with it, go ahead and get familiar with it. These are yet another compound found in cannabis. But what are terpenes and how important is it to which types of concentrations are in cannabis before you buy a product? This is given to us by way of the fine folks at healthline.com, HEALTHLINE, healthline.com. All right. Now, what are these things called terpenes exactly? Terpenes are naturally occurring chemical compounds found in plants and some animals. They're responsible for the aromas, flavors, and even colors associated with various types of vegetation. In terms of cannabis, terpenes are what makes certain strains smell or taste different from others. They can also be processed into produce products, like cleaning solvents, pesticides, and dyes. Some even have therapeutic properties. While nearly all plants contain terpenes, some of the more common sources people encounter are included as cannabis, aromatic herbs like sage and thyme, and citrus fruits. Now, what do they do? Not the citrus fruits, aromatic herbs, sage, thyme, and cannabis, but the terpenes. Terpenes are thought to protect plants from harsh weather and predators. As for what they do in humans, that's still a bit of a mystery. But cannabis researchers and consumers alike are increasingly looking at terpenes as a way to classify cannabis products and predict their effects. The main hypothesis is that the terpene profile that the dominant terpenes of a strain work in the tandem with the cannabinoid content, the amount of tetrahydrocannabinol, that's THC for those not to know, once again, we talked about that after the first thing, the abuse mix. Cannabinoid, cannabinoid oil, that would be the CBD, and also other cannabinoids to produce the effects people associate with different strains. For example, they might explain with two very different strains that the same level of THC produce such different experiences. Now, do they get you high? Terpenes won't make you feel high in the traditional sense. Still, some are considered to be psychoactive because they affect the brain. Now, while terpenes aren't intoxicating on their own, some think that they may impact the effects of the THC that the cannabinoid are responsible for the high feeling in cannabis. Many cannabis connoisseurs and bud tenders say that consumers place far too much emphasis on the THC content when choosing a strain. Instead, they should recommend focusing on the more certain terpene profile to get their desired effects. For example, preliminary research suggests that some terpenes could have potential benefits for certain medical health conditions, including anxiety, depression, and bipolar disorder. Now, how do they compare to THC and CBD? Well, THC and CBD are just two of over 100 cannabinoids found in cannabis. However, they are the most two abundant cannabinoids and they're the most well studied. Most cannabinoids and terpenes can give you some clues about what to expect from a cannabis product, but they're two different compounds. That said, they all appear to interact with each other in what some of these experts call the entourage effect. There goes that terminology again. This is the hypothesis that the full spectrum of cannabis, including all of the cannabinoids, terpenes, and other compounds found in cannabis, work synergistically to produce the sensations and effects of cannabis. In other words, it's a hypothesis that a little bit of everything might have more benefit than a lot of one thing. A 2010 study, for example, showed that a combination of CBD and THC was more effective for pain management than just THC alone. CBD being something that helps your body, mitochondria, blood cell counts of the white side go up and strengthen your neurological system. That should be better for your body than just THC, which is a psychoactive to have you with your head high. But we're going to keep it going. That's my words that I know. Let's keep it going. A 2018 study from a breast cancer tumor in a petri dish responded better to a cannabis extract than pure THC on its own. Both synergistic effects were believed to be mainly attributed to other cannabinoids and not just the terpenes. This is important to consider if you're using CBD for therapeutic purposes, but if you use CBD to isolate, in quotations, a product that only contains CBD, find it and it doesn't have your desired effect, it might be worth trying a full spectrum CBD product, which will also contain terpenes and other cannabinoids, including small amounts of THC. You dig, you dig. Now, we've already talked about the common terpenes and maximizing their benefits. Let's hit the bottom line before we continue the third and final extended music mix. Terpenes may play an important role in the aroma and flavor of a cannabis strain, and they potentially work in synergy with cannabinoids and other cannabis plant-based compounds to produce psychoactive effects. But research into the more than 400 terpenes in the plant is still in its infancy, so it's hard to make any definitive claims about them. It's also important to note that in addition to cannabinoids and terpenes, your physiology, past cannabis experience, and the setting in which you use cannabis can also affect how you feel. Terpenes are just one piece of the equation, but they can be an interesting way to play around with different products. So you can find out what product best works for you. That being said, and that's the bottom line, because your boy Haak said so. That being said, man, I hope y'all enjoyed that little bit of education on tetrahydrocannabinol as well as the terpenes in that cannabis flower. For THC is the most dominant and active ingredient, not ingredient, but compound in medical marijuana or marijuana, period. And then you got the terpenes that give it different smells and flavors and taste structures, and also some of them have psychoactive effects because they hit the brain too. That being said, it's Radio AFG Live, Medicine Bag Monday, dog. Medicine bag, we got the medicine bag here. I'm just saying. That being said, man, we about to jump right back into this third and final extended music mix of the afternoon/early evening, man. We got to highlight the artist that's been doing this stuff, Thistle, and I greatly appreciate you for always supporting the show, man. Y'all out there, I greatly appreciate everybody. Really do. My homeboy be always locking it down, doing his thing, man, so he always gonna give motherfuckers a run. You feel what I'm talking about? That being said, we gotta holler at my homeboy Mossberg with Guns, Guns, Guns. Next up on Radio AFG Live. Medicine Bag.
Hey, yo. When I was young, they labeled me a gun. That's why I go by the name of Mossberg. Through my travels, they loaded me up with a couple of shells. 13 to be exact. But along the way, I learned that I love guns, 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 Glocks,
niggas slow your tempo. I'm on that strap shit, I don't know how to act. Always talking out my neck, making my bangers clap. I said I'm the trigger man, I ain't for the rap. You better RESPECT me. I got extended clips, I love extended shit. I'm going for Dolo with a spear on the hip. Got a machete and more if my 2K spell. Plus my 9s and busts if you giving me hell. I got this Tech 9 with these twin Berettas. More holes in this trigger, plus the grips is leather. I got a calico that a cock can blow. 100 shots around, but it's not for show. Now this banana clip, a cynic clip, plus a shoulder strap. That's an AK calico Beretta and it's tech. I will approach y'all with the 9 in your face. An appetite for destruction when I load the straight. I love guns, 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 guns. Simple balls. I put my bullets in the chamber to load them up and bang you. Holler at me, we can go to war. I love guns, 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 guns. Simple balls. I said I love the juice, so I make it a double barrel, cook it back, pull the trigger, let's roll. I don't just got gun clips, I saw the chrome before. Niggas be like, why we can't box no more? Put my ball out in public with my damage on the floor. Gotta toss a couple hollows, just to shut up your holler. Got a Glock on my hip, that'll break you apart. From the face down, put a place in your heart. Gotta empty out the barrel, pull the trigger and spark. Hit you niggas in the dark, hit my guns by the park. I got these hollow tips in my magazine. Guns straight from the box, so fresh and so clean. Always comes with the pieces and attached with the beam. God damn, the nines catching bodies all the time. He's screaming, plus you holler when I empty the clip. 2 guns on my waist with an extra clip. Point the barrel out the window with the C-bag snub. Pulling back the last loose with the 3-2 snub. Got a glass slip, hollow tip, 32 revolver. That means you die rough early, plus you go to hollow. That means I use tools, cocktail, and stay in peace. But I never have a problem with disturbing the peace. I love guns, 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 guns. Simple balls. I put my bullets in the chamber to load them up and bang you. Holler at me, we can go to war. I love guns, 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 guns. Simple balls. I said I love the juice, so I make it a double barrel, cook it back, pull the trigger, let's roll. I know you paranoid, nigga, when the gun in your mouth. You like the contracts that say ouch before I whip it out. Got a clip in my pool that'll hit your coop. Start cussing when I'm busting and I hit you too. Know you bleed when you hit, don't let me catch you doing shit. 380 girl, you won't be breathing and you'll always forget. Got these Siamese clips, had the cock and spit. Niggas tried to take over my strip, huh? Got this Mac 10 clip, don't make me put it to your skull. I'm the trigger man, run through these streets like animal. Plus I got a deuce that'll clap your ass. Leave you dead, broke your neck and wig split in half. I got this war that'll melt in your soul. Call me gun cartridges, leave you sleeping in cold. I'ma ride till I'm dead now. Who wanna roll? I got so many guns, who wanna war? I love guns, 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 guns. Simple balls. I put my bullets in the chamber to load them up and bang you. Holler at me, we can go to war. I love guns, 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 guns. Simple balls. I said I love the juice, so I make it a double barrel, cook it back, pull the trigger, let's roll. Pray, provide, protect. Let's win.
It's the homeboy Marsburg, man, locking it down. That track was entitled Guns, 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 right here on Radio AFG, live, on this Medicine Bag Monday vibe, man. I got a couple of medicine bags. Shake it up, everything inside. Got something to smooth, something to smooth, smooth, smooth. Something to smooth, something to smooth, smooth, smooth. But that being said, we getting back into this third and final extended music mix of the motherfucking afternoon/early evening. It's the homeboy Nino Brown crossing over with QP. The track is entitled Numb the Pain, right here on Radio AFG Live, and we are the champion platform for independent artists and entrepreneurs. Come on!
Tell me my time, I get high to numb the pain.
Thinking about you, it got me feeling this way. I dream because I got ain't nobody telling me my time up, no. Got my back on the wall against the wall. I can't lie to myself no more. No more, no more when I lie.
It's a fever dream, and I need release. She ain't leaving me. Nigga got it, please. To shawty deeper stream. She like a drug, he is a dog. I just my best, so y'all better duck. What you trying to do? I'm trying to fuck. This might be love. Hold me down, and people all around. Got to drop the pound. We about to break it down. We about to break it down. Why you making all this sound? Baby, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to shout. To helping you, girl. If they tear me down, you some bet to bail me out. Just be naked at the house. Now just put this in the
hard to numb the pain. Thinking about you, it got me feeling this way. I dream because I got ain't nobody telling me my time up, no. Got my back on the wall against the wall. I can't lie to myself no more. No more, no more when I lie. When I think about the times on all I stay in, we all on a mission just to get it. No splashing in my way, come catch a big fish. I'm deep up in this bottle, drowning memory. I'm toxic to everyone that be near me. Yes, it's in my blood, I'm my own damn enemy. Didn't spend no time making enemies or did I? No driving on the bottle, cause they make it look like this shot. Why, it's too late to cry now, too early to die now. Mary Jane lift me up, cause I'm ready to tear this fire down. One more time, please. Don't tell me that my time is up. I get high to numb the pain. Thinking about you, it got me feeling this way. I drink because I got it. Ain't nobody telling me my time up, no. Got my back on the wall against the wall. I can't lie to myself no more. No more, no more when I lie, na, 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 na.
It's the homeboy Nino Brown crossing up with QZ Poet, man, aka QP, the track entitled Numb the Pain right here on Radio AFG Live, man. Next up, we got the homegirl Rocky, the motherfucking rhyme slayer, produced by Michi Beats, featuring the homegirl Green on the motherfucking hook. The track is entitled Imagine, right here on the champion platform for independent artists and entrepreneurs. Come on!
Imagine, yeah. Imagine life without dying, cars with no tires. Imagine the judge with no power, a brain with no knowledge. Life without dying, cars with no tires. Imagine the judge with no power, a brain with no knowledge.
Imagine life without dying, cars with no tires, a judge with no power, a brain with no knowledge. Imagine no rain, no showers. Imagine no drugs, no violence. Imagine no Michelle, no Obama. Imagine we couldn't talk, we were silent. Just imagine no schools, no college. No guns, no sons, no Bibles. Imagine no sea, no water. Imagine no sons, no daughters. No mothers, no fathers, no cousins. No relatives, strangers among us. Imagine that we was all the same color. No jewelry, no verdicts, no crimes, no murders. Imagine no pain, no courage. Just imagine that there was no struggle. Imagine life without dying. Cause we're no tired. Imagine the judge with no power. A brain with no knowledge. Life without dying. Cause we're no tired. Imagine the judge with no power. A brain with no knowledge. No jobs, no hustle, no wars. No thieves, no idols, no stores. No shoes, no clothes to put on. No heat, no coat to keep warm. Imagine if we didn't have bars. No alcohol, no bills, no charge. Imagine if the woman had the dick and the man had the pussy and the tits. Imagine if we didn't have strength. Imagine if we couldn't take trips. No planes, no trains, no grades. Imagine no nights, just days. Imagine if there was no AIDS, no sickness, no sickle cell trait. Imagine no Martin Luther King, no Harriet Tubman, no freedom ring. Imagine life without dying, cause we're no tired. Imagine the judge with no power, a brain with no knowledge. Life without dying, cause we're no tired. Imagine the judge with no power, a brain with no knowledge.
Produced by Michi Beats featuring Green on the hook. It was the homegirl Rocky the Rhyme Slayer. The track was entitled Imagine. Right here on Radio AFG Live, man. Hold it down for you. Next, we got the homeboy Shiz Raw. The track is entitled Still Grinding. Right here. Medicine Bag Monday. Radio AFG Live. They always want to give me a motherfucking rock and roll bop like I just started on the side. Get this music rocking on the champion platform for independent artists and entrepreneurs. Radio AFG Live. Come on, hit this shit. Come on.
Yeah, nigga, still grinding. You wanna make it, man, you gotta put your time in. I'm talking really put your time in. Blood, sweat, tears, nigga, keep riding. I've been trapping for a lot of years. Stacking to get me out of here. I'm talking rapping for a lot of years. Yeah, I've been snapping for a lot of years. Spending money so they can feel me. Although they'll hate until they kill me. When I bleed, that you see the music in me. Knowing me, I'm the truest nigga in it. Try and get myself on everything y'all hear. Working harder than the Mexican, y'all tripping. I grind hard and rhyme till I get my shine on. Hate if you want, but I'ma do it till I'm dead. I'm still working, I'm still grinding. Cause I understand that it's all timing. If you wanna make it, put your time in. Yeah, they hate, but they will never stop me from shining. I'm still working, I'm still grinding. Cause I understand that it's all timing. If you wanna make it, put your time in. Yeah, they hate, but they will never stop me from shining. I'm still grinding. Stop bitching, keep grinding. I hear y'all work till y'all clock in and clocking out. I'm on my grind, I'm overtime, I'm getting mine. Lay down, get out the way if you're getting down. Shit. You know I'm in it for the long run. Don't try to stop me unless you got a long gun. Talking big shit, knock the roof off the damn truck. Your last vision will be like I'm in the fucking sun. Shit. No Derrick Rose, but I'm the one. You can't stop with just begun. I'm the illusion, you getting followed by the sun. I'm right here, niggas ready, here I come. I see the faces, niggas scared now. Look at your eyes, I smell your fear now. You can keep hating, I'm making y'all big mad. And I'ma keep grinding like rotors to a brick. I'm still working, I'm still grinding. Cause I understand that it's all timing. If you wanna make it, put your time in. Yeah, they hate, but they will never stop me from shining. I'm still grinding. I'm still grinding. I'm still grinding. I'm still grinding. Yeah!
Next up, we got the homegirl, Jim Marie, locking it down with Good Enough. Here on the champion platform for independent artists and entrepreneurs. Radio AFG Live. Come on!
It's so funny how you're trying me. Ain't on my level, the world is not my fault. They are not good enough. Oh, you gotta come harder. Sitting on April's a larger. I would change it if I could. It's not good enough. I be trying to be as simple as I can. Niggas wanna throw shots but never take it like a man. Now you came and you done blowed up. But this is my show, little homie, I done glowed up. When you gon' show up? With quality shit, boy, what is you saying? But take it from me, I make it known I ain't playing. Have fun now, thinking you gon' take mine. Cause for the step back from me, have a seat and keep waiting. It's so unfair, I gotta do you this way, but you asked for it. Putting all your time and effort in, pretty soon you ain't gon' have much to show for it. If you was smart, you'd have known not to come for me. I still could show your only number one fan was me. Could've been with me on the grind. Now you so sad, watching from the sidelines. It's just so funny how you're trying me. Ain't on my level, the world is not my fault. They are not good enough. Oh, you gotta come hard. Sitting on April's larger. I would change it if I could. It's not good enough. You know, mirror on the wall. Who the sweetest of them all? Got them all flocking to me like I'm on call at the bar. You so quick to count my losses. Don't wanna see me flossing, but tell me who the boss is. Woo! Don't bother catching up to me, cause you know that I'm quicker. Hear my name make you weak, call me winner, I make you sicker. Ego out of control, you can barely test her. You barely get your feelings hurt, cause mine is slightly bigger. Hey, I see a challenger, then I'm ready to go. Ain't got to say your word, cause they already know. Fuck what they be talking about, I'm busy running the track, they busy running their mouth. HD, vision, my future clear as day. Blu-ray couldn't fight in it. You knew your shit was trash when you was writing it, so you steady fighting it. Level up, never be afraid to tell these niggas they ain't good enough. So now I leave and you got so much to say. I got enough to worry about, ain't even looking your way. Cause all that shit you talking about ain't affecting my pay. What makes you think I give a fuck what you say? Nigga, what makes you think I give a damn what you do? I can't replace you any moment, I'm a 5 times 2. If you forgot, I can't remind you cause you ain't even tough. And if you really wanna try me, what's up? It's so funny how you're trying me. Ain't on my level, the world is not my fault. They are not good enough. Oh, you gotta come harder. Sitting on April's larger. I would change it if I could. It's not good. It's so funny how you're trying me. Ain't on my level. The world is not my fault. It's not my fault. They are not good enough. Oh, you gotta come harder. Sitting on April's larger. I don't have time for your whine and your bitch and your crying, cause you know it's just not good enough.
Jim Marie! Good enough! Radio AFG Live, man, locking it down on this Medicine Bag Monday. We talked to THC, we talked to terpenes, and now we gonna keep that spliffy-on going all clicky-on. We jumping on that Opening Statement album, available everywhere you get your digital music. It's your boy Haak locking it down, featuring the homeboy West Side of Philly's own Wild West Bandit. The track is entitled Asgard, produced by your boy Haak and Harry Metz. Go, go, Pete! Bring your ass! Come on! I'm on Memphis right now, nigga! Same flow, good bitch! Leg up! Look, y'all know this shit I started with a blunder, right? We'll go roll that shit up and pass the light.
I don't want no dime, I don't want no fucking nick. I need a ho-oh nigga, this is not the flip. No, dog, just cough, dog. Inhale my split till it's gone, dog. If your grass is trash, keep it in your stash, cause you know it's ass like Big Sean, dog. I'm hella high, nippers in the sky, look me in my eyes, I'm gone, dog. Super Saiyan Bloku, I thought I showed you. Every day I get fried, dog. So you know your boy loves to go blow that loud. With a badass bitch that's known to hold me down. After I'm done inside, she gon' turn around and start to pie and bitches going to blow me down. Yeah, and you know I know to keep her moist. When I'm done with the pussy, I go roll my noise. She asked for a sample like she just one of my boys, but I told the chick only sample she get in this Nathan voice, cause every time I pull trees, I pull back on the ass. Yes. Every time I pull trees, I pull back on the ass. Yeah. Every time I pull trees, I pull back on the ass. I'm on nervous right now, nigga. Super Saiyan Bloku, bitch. Every time I pull trees, I pull back on the ass. Every time I pull trees, I pull back on the ass. I need that brown shit, like, I don't think I said it weak, yeah. I agree. I go back to Asgard every time I blow trees, cause I stay with that good shit with no sticks and no seeds. On your corner posted. Everybody know me, I just turned 24, but I'm a real young OG. MGD 40 sippin', we off of that OE. Shout out to Pinky Lee and the whole Cold Green. AFG, homie AFG, that's 3 men, 1 team. Young Haak and Doc, Wild West. Fuck your dreams. Whoa, go produce it and say go ahead and kill it. But we ain't just do that and that part of the beat missing. I just smoked a joint with 5 different weeds in it. So when you see my eyes, know I'm high when they bend it. Slightly red tinted, OG Kush got me lifted. Meeting up with Odin so we can go and handle business. And if you ain't got it, I know where you can get it. Meet me on the cloud, destination Nimbus. Yeah! I'm on Nimbus right now, nigga. Super Saiyan Bloku, bitch. Leg up. I'm pretty safe, roll up. Let me get another hit. Let me get another twist. Let me get another endo sack. I will give that back if the shit look back. Smell like trash. I don't get to that. Just get to the sack, to the drove with a kush white rhino with sour D's. Of course, see up north, Philly be smoking that GDP. Nigga gotta keep sativa. The sweet is cheaper. Indeed, you ever will cheap. Pineapple Express, denies your excess and brings you down to your knees. British Columbian is another one of these you niggas must see. Bright, fuzzy, green, orange hairs with those red dots in between. Those buds, hold up, roll up, let me hit that. You part of the clique, no problem. If not, then nigga get back. I don't care if you was a bitch with titties and big ass. You ain't hitting this grass until I'm finished. You dig that? Sick rock. It's not them bitch that is on you, cause all I'm doing is floating passion, plucking these ashes on you. Getting higher than an Nimbus cloud. Float impact your whole crew. It's hair blowing, hair blowing. Super Saiyan Bloku. Every time I pull trees, I pull back on the ass. Every time I pull trees, I pull back on the ass. Every time I Every time I pull trees, I pull back on the ass. Yeah! Every time I pull trees, I pull back on the ass. I'm on Nimbus right now, nigga. Every time I pull trees, I pull back on the ass. Super Saiyan Bloku, bitch. Leg up. Every time I pull trees, I pull back on the ass. Every time I pull trees, I pull back on the ass. Every time I pull trees, I pull back on the ass. Every time I pull trees, I pull back on the ass. Look, y'all know this shit all started with a Bluntbill, right? We'll go roll that shit up and pass a light. I don't want no dime, I don't want no fucking nick. I need a ho-oh nigga, this is not the flip. No, dog, just cough, dog. Inhale my split till it's gone, dog. If your grass is trash, keep it in your stash, cause you know it's ass like Big Sean, dog. I'm hella high, nippers in the sky, look me in my eyes, I'm gone, dog. Super Saiyan Bloku, I thought I showed you. Every day I get fried, dog. So you know your boy loves to go blow that loud. With a badass bitch that's known to hold me down. After I'm done inside, she gon' turn around and start to pie and bitches going to blow me down. Yeah, and you know I know to keep her moist. When I'm done with the pussy, I go roll my noise. Then she asked for a sample like she just one of my boys. But I told the chick only sample she get in this Nathan voice, cause every time I pull trees, I pull back on the yes. Every time I pull trees, I pull back on the yeah. Every time I pull trees, I pull back on the I'm on Memphis right now, nigga. Super Saiyan Blow, bitch. Every time I pull trees, I pull back on the every time I pull trees, I pull back on the I don't need that brown shit, like every time I pull trees, I pull back on the yeah, I agree. Yo, I go back to Asgard every time I blow trees, cause I stay with that good shit with no sticks and no seeds on your corner posted. Everybody know me, I just turned 24, but I'm a real young OG. MGD 40 sippin', we off of that OE. Shout out to Pinky Lee and the whole Cold Green. AFG, homie, AFG, that's 3 men, 1 team. Young Haak and Doc, Wild West. Fuck your dreams. Whoa, go produce it and say go ahead and kill it. But we ain't just do that and that part of the beat missing. I just smoked a joint with 5 different weeds in it. So when you see my eyes, know I'm high when they bending. Like they red tinted, OG Kush got me lifted. Meeting up with Odin so we can go and handle business. And if you ain't got it, I know when you can get it. Meet me on the cloud. Destination Nimbus. Yeah! I'm on Memphis right now, nigga. Same blow, good bitch. Lay up. Let me get another hit. Let me get another twist. Let me get another endo sack. I will give that back. If the shit look back, smell like trash. I don't get to that. Just get to the sack, to the drove with a kush white rhino with sour D's. Of course, see up north, Philly be smoking that GDP. Nigga gotta keep sativa. The sweet is cheaper. Indeed, you ever will cheap. Pineapple Express, the Naja excess, and brings you down to your knees. British Columbian is another one of these you niggas must see. Bright, fuzzy, green, orange heads with those red dots in between. Those words, hold up, roll up, let me hit that. You part of the click, no problem. If not, then nigga get back. I don't care if you was a bitch with titties and big ass. You ain't hitting this branch until I'm finished. You dig that? Sick rock. If not, then bitch, that is on you. Cause all I'm doing is floating past and plucking these ashes on you. Getting higher than an Nimbus cloud. Floating past your whole crew. It's share blowing, hair blowing. Super Saiyan blow coup. Damn! Every time I pull trees, I pull back on the asphalt. Every time I pull trees, I pull back on the asphalt. Every time I pull trees, I pull back on the asphalt. Every time I pull trees, I pull back on the asphalt. Every time I pull trees, I pull back on the asphalt. Every time I pull trees, I pull back on the asphalt. Every time I pull trees, I pull back on the asphalt. Every time I pull trees, I pull back on the asphalt. Make it a memorable Monday right there with your boy AJ Lock Me Down featuring Wild West Bandit, co-produced by yours truly and the homeboy Harry Metz of Road Gold Beats. The track was entitled Asgard. Like you would look like watching a Thor or something like that. Yeah, something like that. You know, Asgard. As your boy Haak locks it down with Asgardian puffery. You have to give him the proper due. That being said, you've heard the remix of this track before, I know. But what about the original? Huh? What about the original? Shall you hear the original? Did you ever hear the original? But if you didn't, don't worry, because the last track of today's Medicine Bag Monday is your boy Haak the Five News Gun, produced by the homeboy Jim by Potter, How High Entertainment. The track is entitled Long Days, here on the champion platform for independent artists. Break your way now. Come on. Big Box haters. It's just another day in the life. We gotta move, nigga. Yellow top in the rock. If a nigga need a dime of that good shit, then probably the block is the best place to start, or probably the top or the bottom. Market Street or all, it don't matter, we got the product. For bitches who pill pop it, the niggas who need the heroin, or the shit that they can sniff called COKE and IMHST, aka SWACK. He is also H to the double AKIM, him in the flesh, the five deuce gun bitch. Second born son of Sheila and he getting it. And every day you see another nigga flipping it. Corner of the block by the bars, niggas pitching it. Everywhere you hanging, it's another nigga flipping it. Any place you live in, best believe they be getting it. It's all about $1, motherfucker, are you getting it? Long days, cold nights, niggas hustling, slinging that China white. Long days, cold nights, bitches stripping the bait for the shit they like. We living through long days, cold nights, when niggas hustling, slinging that China white. We living through long days, cold nights, when bitches stripping the bait for the shit they like. Like what? Probably some cute for they ball. Victoria's Secret or Juicy Couture. She can cop some polo or some baby fat shit, or maybe some rock can wear throwback shit. It don't matter as long as she move along when he do a song and she get a thong and let him see that. When he wanna smash that and he see that, the potential when he is out there slinging that grease at, it's gonna get him to smash bitches like bees at. Every day, not at all, but that's the way the leads at. Game go and the lanes know how it be black. If the bitch say she going to church, she'll be back inside the club, shaking it straight up for a dub. If she'll be sucking them straight up. Long days, cold nights, niggas hustling, slinging that China white. Long days, cold nights, bitches stripping the bait for the shit they like. We living through long days, cold nights, when niggas hustling, slinging that China white. We living through long days, cold nights, when bitches stripping the bait for the shit they like, right? I guess you're wrong when you're hearing this track, but then again, if you was in the hood where I be at and seen it all from the ones that say they never do that, now they the top of the game when they doing that crack. Selling to inhaling is what them fiends do. Came on the track through this rap hype theme too, but that's through the music, through the track, so I be on the same tip. Notorious B.I.G. on peace, man. Competitive loop for the haters. Got back to get shoot, see you later. I rolled up something for Serve Sippers, got the Lakers. Yellow with the purple mixed together, see you later. I ain't with that shit, go and get that shit. Your face is in my face, I split that shit. Time to tick on the block, politic with your bitch. She sucking and choking on the tip of my dick. And it bees like this, aspire for greatness, agency is that shit. Roll the Piffalini, big and Hayes, R Street, L-Dub, block, put them in the days. Ain't nobody sick of any, so if you niggas off the leash, you better calm it down and pistol with me. Yo, pit, I pop it off after that rock it all. More work by the boatload, niggas knock it off. Right. From a strip or an ab, when I spit from the ass, nigga flush it down or have a bad split. Be hanging around your ass since that's it, you'll be gone. Nobody ask for your absence. As for me, I'ma keep going. The fucking weed getting sold, I'ma keep blowing. It's really nothing if the beat still rolling, half flex, drop a bomb. Keep going, keep flowing. Money getting made for the track. Same way niggas hustle, money made for the crack. Long days, cold nights, niggas hustling, slinging that China white. Long days, cold nights, bitches stripping the bait for the shit they like. We living through long days, cold nights, when niggas hustling, slinging that China white. We living through long days, cold nights, when bitches stripping the bait for the shit they like. Long days, cold nights, nigga. It's another day in the life, motherfucker. So gotta strip it up, long days. It's just another day in the life. Believe that, home. It's just another day in the life. It's just another day in the life. Long days, cold nights, niggas hustling, slinging that China white. Long days, cold nights, bitches stripping the bait for the shit they like. We living through long days, cold nights, when niggas hustling, slinging that China white. We living through long days, cold nights, when bitches stripping the bait for the shit they like. Right, 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 right.
Closing out today, champion platform for independent entrepreneurs. We'll be back.
Yo, what's up? This is Terrell Owens, aka Hall of Famer T.O. I'm in the building. This is for my guy, Young Hot the 5 Deuce Gun. He's in the building, and if you want to check him out, y'all check him out on Radio AFG Live, Monday through Friday, 2 to 5 p.m. Eastern Time. Also, twitch.tv/the 5 Deuce Gun. Also, if you guys need some airplay or some interviews, y'all make sure y'all email him as well. That's at the5deucegun@gmail.com. That's DA5DUECEGUN@gmail.com. That's what's up. Holla. This is your boy T.O. Y'all hey, don't forget to check him out, yo. Radio AFG Live, Monday through Friday, 2 to 5 p.m. Eastern Time. Holla back.
Countdown. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, yeah. Welcome back to the champion platform for independent artists and entrepreneurs. Radio AFG Live. And if you're ready for season 9.
Give me a hell yeah.
What?
I said give me a hell yeah.
We're still gonna be here locking it down, giving you some of the best independent music from all around the world. Not just in the United States, we're talking Canada, Jamaica, Puerto Rico, and more. So sit back, relax, put your hands in the air, and continue to lock it down here in season 9 for the champion platform for independent artists and entrepreneurs. Radio AFG Live.
And that's the bottom line. What? Just Stone Cold Simpson.
You're damn right. Boy, I said you're damn right. Closing the show is
Radio AFG Live.
And we have been the champion platform for independent artists and entrepreneurs. That's always a part. I see y'all tomorrow. Be blessed, blessed, blessed. Fear no evil and stay vigilant, y'all. Take it back to the next show. Holla at ya.